money, but for some reason the juice always seems to attract the honeys. Isn't it funny? The devil always has the last life, and my life's a joke. That's probably why I'm on the wrong path. Like fuck, is this entertaining? The one below, my pocket's empty, stomach empty, bank account equals zero. At this point, I know my life needs a fucking switch up. Going poor ain't on my mind, guaranteed I feel the riches all alone. I've been my room back to musician on its own. All alone. I've been my room back to musician on its own.
Oh, goody. Kia ora whānau, no mai, hara mai, tauti mai. Welcome in for our community custom tonight. Just I needed to clear up it's been a bit of a confusing time lately. But I just wanted to tell you, whānau, that tonight is not a tournament. It is not a tournament. I know there's been a lot of kōrero going around that, Ngati Gaming does have a tournament coming up. We had to put that on hold lately. And we're making use of the codes that we got. The reason that tournament was put on hold is because EA and Respawn, supporting, don't want to have an FPS shooter game during the time of war. So in this time, I guess, in support of the Ukraine, they have just held off from running any tournaments. And now you'll see the ALGs will be heading back on, and we just need to sort out some new codes for our own tournament to go ahead. So tonight is not a tournament, just so you know. But here we are. But tonight is our Apex Community Customs. We're going to be seeing the talent that our community holds, and I hope everyone's coming in to enjoy tonight. But I am Taikawa, aka the Ultra Hua of the commentators tonight, of our casters. The other two will introduce themselves, but I'm just a scuffed variety streamer from down in Otepoti, Dunedin. Not too much else to me other than trying to hype up this event for our whānau tonight. So without further ado, I'll hand it over to the brother Kakihi. He can introduce himself and what he's about. Chat.
Kia ora te whānau, ko Muri Kakihi ahau. Nau mai hoki mai for all of the wannabe Apex Predator Masters bot players. Welcome. Come be bots just like us. Come be bots just like us. That is why we're here. We're all here to have some fun. Just to create some crack up and laughs, hua yarns. Have a good time. That's what those customs are all about. Just have a good time, have a laugh. So come be a part of it, whānau. Nō reira, tēnā koutou. Kia ora, Obara.
Oh yes, hello. I am Opara. I am I'm another streamer out in the wop wops of Twitch. I'm from Christchurch and a little bit new to the Apex in terms of getting that Predator rank. I'm not there yet. I haven't even fell into that rank stream, but apparently I can talk about the game well enough that I'm along for the ride as well. So gonna have a whole bunch of fun with you all, and yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
Wicked. So who's excited tonight? I mean, is there any favorites amongst the crew that like you personally have? We've seen 2 community custom nights so far. Obviously, the last one wasn't broadcasted, but there's the community favorite, should I say? He goes without really being said, which is the old mate Brownie in my eyes. The man is very consistent. He's always turning up to our events. He's always around in the Discord. He's trying to help a few of us out actually with the rank grind on his should I say Smurfs that he has lying around. I'm sure we've all been there down the Smurf pass before in the past. So no judging the bro, but he's been helping the community out a lot to get that grind going and achieve their goals for the Apex season. But yeah, to you boys, is there anyone that you want to watch closely tonight? Anyone you got your eyes on?
for sure. For myself, I think keeping an eye out on the on Steady Ready. I've seen Steady Ready go quite well in some of these sorts of tournaments. So it'll be interesting to see whether they can adapt and take it to that next level. That's one of the players I'll be keeping an eye out for. A lot of new names for myself here. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. But I think, like you said, Brownie, but also I'll keep an eye on that Steady Ready there.
I love that. You say steady ready. All I can think of is that the man needs to change his name to
The charge rifle,
charge
eh?
rifle
Yeah.
master. He's the king. He loves that charge rifle. Hey, I respect the man. No, the man loves that gun. Let him be. But for me, I'm gonna go with Queen Kitty. What I just love
Oh,
about this girl is
yes.
that she's just, what's that word? She's, there it is, independent. This girl is so just, I just want to solo queue to masters, and it's nothing to do with because she doesn't want to play with other people. She just wants to know she can actually do it herself. I love that about her. So I respect that hard out. So I'd love to see how she pulls in with AG's squad. Yeah, to see how they run for the first time.
I've heard a lot of korero about old Queen Kitty and the talent that she can show off, and it'd be awesome to see her pop off tonight. I believe this is her first community custom event that she's attended.
Huge.
Yeah, so it'd be awesome to see all this talent that's been talked of in our community. We've been seeing them like low key grinding. How they've been engaging with the Discord and showing up. LF2 players to climb through plat, and then it's all of a sudden climb through diamond, and now it's like I'm trying to go for pred. So not me personally. I wish I could. I wish I could be on
Yeah.
that on that level
We
of
all
play.
wish here.
You think if I just put a bit more time in it, and if it just left my partner and kid and just went and focused on Apex, maybe I would reach those goals. But yeah, it's just my reality that I've
Not
made,
gonna
so
have my
we can't
bloody
do much else on that.
At least that's the alternate reality and not the main reality that's happening right now. Now, just very quickly before we jump into things, I'm interested to hear from both of you. What's the meta right now? What do we expect to see in terms of characters, in terms of guns? What are we gonna see?
If you want to shoot off with the characters, Kaki, I'll jump into the loadouts after you, brother.
I'm to be honest, I'm not even sure. The list of players that we've got here, a lot of new names. I really don't expect to see your typical Gibbies with a mobility character or not. I think it'll be a range. Well, yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. So everyone has like their go-to legends that they're using tonight. We'll be seeing those just right now as we're heading into their first picks coming up there. A lot of the meta does revolve around having a good champion with movement, with rotation skills, and a defensive cooldown, I guess, to just get you out of fights or engage. So we were seeing a lot of Pathfinders. It's the movement, a lot of Valkyrie. You need a scan kind of champion out there. So the Bloodhounds, the Seers, or Kid One's favorite, old Crypto over there. Oh, we've got a champion squad here. Georgetown, the real Mass Effects. I didn't catch their third there.
The real mess. Let's go.
That was Clean Stain.
Clean
Is
Stain
the
working.
third.
That is hard to believe. A stain that is clean.
Yeah, you don't come by I guess everything that's not a stain is a clean stain, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm shocked that I cannot say that about myself. So let's get into this game here. We are on Kings Canyon. Oh no, we're not. Oh, on World's Edge. Sorry.
Wow. We are
Wow, I have to
definitely
diss
not
Kings
on
Canyon
King's
like that.
Canyon.
My
No.
bad. Got a few early drops there coming out, and everyone's really well spread out on this map here. It's funny to see no one's really going for the hot drop over there at Countdown. No one wants those early bangs. I guess it is the first game everyone's testing the waters tonight. But it'll be
Everyone's going
interesting.
pack and save, man.
Pack and save, yeah.
Yeah. We got one team though that has dropped over there. It's Kitty's team of Fisher, so they'll probably be the closest team to rotate into Countdown. But you're right, a lot of teams have decided to go straight over to the top side of Skyhook. But otherwise, we're pretty split out. Should be
I guess that backs up Queen Kitty's skill there. The confidence to just go land by a hot drop. Know that they're going to be all right. And it comes from experience. But there seems to be a whole bunch of teams over there at Skyhook right now, and a few down in good old Capital.
And already we have a firefight going on here with Fluke and the Power Rangers here, trying to
Yeah.
take on Steady Ready, that king that we were I was sort of talking about. Steady Ready won't have that charge rifle yet, so it's going to be a bit more of a tight push as Fluke is now trying to just push in. Got the wingman, got that peacekeeper, so ready to go if they need to start pushing in that pressure. But it's a smart play, just play it slow. You don't want to fall into their hands right now.
You don't have to put much pressure on. You can, scope them out through the roof there, how Fluke is doing. I believe they got a Bloodhound scan on the bro there. So we'll see what they do. They're just closing the doors up, keeping it tight, keeping it, try not to let this team on top of them, I guess, collapse on an inside.
Yeah. This is going to be tough too because this is the duo. This is Steady Ready versus the Power Rangers. They're at a disadvantage.
I'm getting some good hits there with the PK.
Yeah, some really clean shots coming through and putting a lot of pressure onto Steady Ready and Taviron. Oh, but here we go. Steady Ready now starting to bring this fight on. Got that Peacekeeper out. Now managed to get outside. Just hiding under the building. Not really managing to get too much on and just pops that Phoenix kit instead.
Yeah, Taviron is not going to be doing too well on there. Oh, he's managed to come back around, but he does have one on the door.
Hitting those shots close range with the wingman is no easy feat.
Hey, this would be great.
Oh, the 2v1.
That's
Going
great.
to be
Here
in
we
this
go.
position. Fluke getting caught out. That is devastating stuff. And now, yeah, you're just playing for the down right here. You don't want him to get rezzed up.
Oh
Meanwhile,
my
on
lord.
the roof, Taviron takes out Uncle Aces. That's really devastating. That is a 2v3 that is going the way of Bro Red Bangs right now. Oh, Taviron gets down. Steady Ready has to come through. Got to use that car well. And that is right
Steady. Let's get that.
players.
No, I didn't notice there, but that was a duo squad facing a 3-man there. And
Exactly.
Steady
Yep.
managed to push them off. Well done. Well done. Now we got Clean Stain here. The champ squad. Just looting up over. Where is this place, Cookie?
They look like they're in Climatizer, but their third, one of their players is DC, the real mess. The real mess is decided to not turn on his PC.
Welcome to the OCE servers.
We're back in Capital now with Severus.
Oh, Clean Slate Fox here. Not to be confused with Clean Stain. Just pulling out of Capital City here over the zip line. Apex is really about 3 things for me. It's about positioning, movement, and rotation. You always need to have your movement as you're aggressing teams, and we can see that from Clean Slate Fox. Now he's getting his positioning on the roof, and knowing where to climb is where you can take advantage of the movement that you can have in Apex. And the rotation for them was moving out of Capital, so there seems to be a few squads over here in Capital as we move over to Matua Hayes.
Oh, and this is a firefight indeed. Matua Hayes taking a lot of pressure right now. We've got Phalanges also helping out. Got those gold shields, though, so can really just make sure they're keeping up and running right now. But the zipline probably just, I assume, to try and get away from this firefight. Struggling to get it up, though.
That's what she said.
And that's probably not the only one struggling to get it up after my comments earlier this stream.
There's a couch waiting for you, my friend. There is a couch waiting for you.
Alright,
And
the
this
couch is always there. Yeah.
yeah, exactly right. This sort of wee town fight right now, Mad Dog is finding X-Viper's shots. The wee R301 just putting on a bit of pressure here. I like this high positioning. You can see everyone around you. You can put that pressure, and people don't want to leave the buildings and try and approach you because you have it. It is just these long-range fights right now that, realistically, with the high ground, it's working out so well.
That's right, and they do have, even though they'll be playing on edge for the next round, they're looking good over the team that's in the middle there. I think there's one team that's there, right in the middle of the diner. They look like
No, everyone's a fan of taking the high ground, and it is an optimum strategy when playing Apex. But I'm a huge fan of taking the low ground, kind of knuckling in and forcing them down to you.
Oh yeah.
This is an absolute messy firefight, and right here, what we're seeing, that fire, and you're getting third party both sides. JC now just trying to push up. You need to shut that door. Itzy notices it. You shut the door. Don't let that third party come through. And it looks like it's just play it safe. Don't find any sight lines for those enemies to take you out. And it's exactly what we saw happen there. Meanwhile, it does look like IXM with Genesis Apollo, they're trying to chase them down, but they are now finding the third party up on that high ground. Manages to land a nice wingman shot to the face onto Red Instant.
Opting for this jump pad to the right here. Let's go.
It was so good. Red Instant's feeling it, but unfortunately didn't work out. Didn't manage to land the shot. The team's trying to follow up now. IXM just desperately trying to get those picks, but it's just Wet One Chan now desperately trying to stay alive. It's so close, but no, they do get knocked out.
We got to be careful here. We might see Itzy and them. Yes, they are pushing up on this third party, should I say. The other team there is choosing to back off. Here we got Lazy G, Native Easy, and Queen Kitty. The ones we saw before who landed at the hot drop. And it's worked in their favor. You can see there in the bottom left, they're kitted out. They've got their purples, they've got their gold shields, and now they're just going to beam at this lookout point here. Try and keep pressure on this team as they rotate into the first zone.
And they do have their right side. The riot squad, sorry. The riot squad's on the old, whatchamacallit?
On the lookout.
My favorite, we whatchamacallit spot. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. But they are getting gunned down. They're feeling that beaming pressure right now coming through by the easy squad. I was wondering whether they're going to consider themselves easy or if they think the enemies are the easy ones. But yeah, you can just see Lay GG pumping that pressure onto the Riot squad right now. Really, really cleanly making it so hard for the Riot squad to play.
He's holding such a nice head glitch on that wee box there. He just, he's stopping to come back and take a few cells and, just play it slow. Get some more ammo. Just chill out, Take it easy. But
take it easy.
You don't have to be like those Apex pros where, you see them popping through towers and jumping off zip lines and getting dome shots off everything. You can just chill and hide behind a box and shoot people in the head too.
Right,
it looks like it's chill time.
Rotating in towards the landslide. It may catch the easy squad. They might actually catch them while they're trying to rotate into the ring to come back into zone. So this will be interesting because there's one team that is actually in the tunnels. So that'll be interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to keep an eye out for those tunnel teams. You don't want to run into them right in the face. And I mean, also realistically right now, you don't want to get found just out in the open and burnt down. We do see Lay GG's Queen Kitty and just the rest of the Easy squad. They are going to meet up with Riot squad very shortly. So it's going to be a clash at Landslide, and we'll see how that works out for Easy. Looks like they are trying to just maybe play it a little bit safer going along that sort of left side of the ring, but there's going to be a few clashes happening shortly.
Yep.
There's a lot happening over here at Capital right now. They need to rotate out of Capital into Landslide, as we were saying. You can see some of that happening now. That's a Valkyrie ult heading out. Just trying to get that rotation. We've got Clean Slate Fox. Unluckily, his teammates have gone down, and he could not grab the banner in time to bring them back. He is being chased here by this Valk squad, I believe.
Well, it's a funny one. There's a duo behind him. That duo is pinched in between a trio, and there's a trio that is holding out those two teams as Clean Slate is walking into the tunnel behind another duo that is walking into the Riot squad at Landslide. So it's all going to start happening at Landslide. I bet you it's just going to all happen. So it'll be interesting to see how Slate actually gets past everybody here.
What's the go when we're playing solo, whānau? It's you try and raid out for those positionings and ranked, but in the community customs, we hope to see the whānau just try and pop off on the solo ground.
May as well give us a show. You know, we're all here for just a bit of entertainment, and now it's going to be Viper TV. Not going to give us a show, but at least going to point out where some of these enemies are. Matua Hayes and Phalange. It looks like they might finally be starting to push into the ring a little bit more. Just watching this other squad over here, you can see them, Swift and Raid. They don't want to fight it. They want to try and get them before they get into the ring to use that ring damage to their advantage, and that's exactly what we're about to see here.
Oh, this is going to be so unfortunate for the 3-man walking in now. Viper, even though he's one of our NA players at 200 ping, he's still going to beat these kids.
Oh, and there it is there.
Show.
Throwing out these rockets as well. The Valkyrie damage just coming through perfectly. We see Viper getting in so aggressive. Joystick's trying to run away from Viper, but Viper with those purple shields is not going to do so much when you've got blue shields yourself. Oh, and this fight just so back and forth. Viper recognizes 1 HP in a dream, doesn't manage to get out of the ring. Meanwhile, the rest of their team, Matua Hayes, and we do have a res coming through by Phantom as well. This could be good, just getting the team back up. You want to get back into the ring now. Oh, and it looks like they cleaned up the rest of the players.
I think Matua Hayes had come through and finished that one off, so that was fortunate for them. It is round 3, so the ring is definitely gonna hurt. But
I guess you have to play those tactics when you're on 200 ping, right? Am I right?
Yeah. Tell that the man's PK shots was whiffing, but that, I kid you not, it's not because he is a bot. He's definitely playing on 200 plus ping.
And here's the man of the match for me, Mr. Brownie himself, coming through with it, the 30-30 and the massive, hitting his shots. How clean is that?
Oh, these clean shots totally taken down by Queen. Queen coming into Brownie's face. Now it's going to come down to Holden just trying to keep Queen alive. But Queen is putting in a lot of work. We talked about how good Queen was going to be. Queen showing up right now. High heights, trying to keep this fight alive, pumping a lot of damage, taking Native ET down, but Brownie's gone. Queen Kitty, you said it, Kakahi.
She is unreal. Even taking the port back, get a better position, reposition, reload, get her team back up. It's just unreal. To be able to pick this off and know when to do this in the middle of a fight, it's just it's something else.
The Bolo squad.
Another squad coming through, but Queen just does not care. Queen's going to take the TP, and you might not be able to res your teammates now, but at least you know you can take a fight safely.
Oh, the Bolo.
Wow, look at that movement and the placement and repositioning just to get a bat off, and that comes with experience. You can't see that anywhere else but by having time in the game. Queen Kitty played that amazingly. Broke some ankles on the way back out of that portal there. Yeah, she was definitely one to watch. Where was she the other 2 night?
She probably probably
breaking other people's ankles, that's for sure.
Sometimes you got to climb that Apex ladder for sure.
She's opting to take the low ground as she just heals up here. She doesn't want to take too many risks as the squad's pushing up. We got Z, we've got one down from Mr. J Kidder. Z trying to put the pressure on while so they don't push Mr. J Kidder on the ground there, but they end up finishing him.
Unfortunately,
Got a good beam. Yeah, breaking down that Valkyrie shield. You can push in if you need to, but they're going to play it safe. JC notices that Itzy did get downed by a really good shot from Phalanges. Phalanges putting a lot of pressure on the Bolo squad.
Jeez.
And here we go. We can see from Phalanges' point of view right now. They see JC through that sight line. Now got that R301, putting a lot of pressure onto JC, just not even letting them push out right now. And this is exactly the position you want to be in. Yep, JC getting down by Moorhawk, getting found by a third party. So Phalanges really just going to play positional and make sure that they can just snipe people when they need to. Oh, Moorhawk, no.
No. Why are you teasing me? How fortunate for Phalanges to get a free bit this time.
Yeah. There's the scan. Oh, and it finds everyone. Phalanges beaming down that Bloodhound. Seismic feeling the pressure, but Moreheart just trying to run away right now. You do not want to get taken out. The responsive scan comes into the favor of Moreheart.
Yeah.
Moreheart drops, and that is going to be burnt down.
unlucky.
That was an unlucky drop there. Seismic now trying to get away. This aim is incredible. Phalanges putting in so much work.
Man sitting there with a casual on 9 kills as kill leader there. Phalanges is renowned as one of the better console players in the OC community. It's awesome to see him turn up tonight and he gets to show off his stuff. They're opting to reposition here, using the Valkyrie or just to rotate out of the edge of the storm.
Oh no! And they're landing on our girl Kitty. Oh no! Oh no! Kitty poke out and just go for a kill. They know
Kitty's not gonna let them have it easy though. She is royalty here right now, and she has the throne. She's not gonna give them a second to breathe. And I mean, even with these red shields, Queen Kitty knows how to work it. She's playing so well. Unfortunately, she's kind of stuck in the middle of a lot of squads, and everyone wants to shoot her.
Sometimes you're stuck between a rock and an open space. So that's where she is right now, in the middle of everyone. That's what Hayes putting the pressure on. Yeah, Steady right in the open. That's no place for a man in a charge rifle to hang out. So yeah.
Oh, and there goes our duo. We watched at the start, Taviron and Steady taken down both by Matua Hayes.
Oh, did I just see a revolt?
Oh, ugly.
Now we welcome more play styles.
Yes, we welcome in
Hey,
the revolt.
Oh no! Brand just coming up from behind. That was devastating for Matua Hayes. It's going to come down to Viper and Phalanges just really trying to shut them down right now. Get that res through, and it is going to come through just off the staircase. What a smart res.
Wait, did I just see Kitty just down somebody else? The kill.
Yes, yeah.
Let's go.
She said there's no clean stains when there's blood involved, and took them down.
Now it's just stain after stain after stain on your shirt there. And Queen Kitty's not done yet, She wants to finish off Clean Stain. Georgetown and Real Mass FX running away. They don't even want to take the fight with Queen.
This girl really is actually playing King of the Mountain and just praying that she does not get peeked at with that bloody crowbar.
Getting held in the door with that Revenant tactical there. Massive coming in, trying to push them real quick, and Spider-Man getting a good beam on the bro.
Georgetown falling low now, just has to run away. Knows that Spider-Man is low, but doesn't want to take the fight when City is there. Georgetown is gonna try, but you're so low. Just play it safe, stay alive. Don't risk it right now, and hope that you don't get chased down.
He Ultra needs to heal. He's gonna die to the storm.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
Yeah. That storm does wonders sometimes. That's all you need sometimes. It's just a storm to finish off these remaining players. And now we're going to see a lot of chaotic fights going on as this ring gets smaller, right?
Yeah, Kitty's literally playing the top of the mountain. So we got so many rats right now.
Kitty's actually in between 3 other squads right now. She's just chilling. She's vibing out, doing her thing. Got Georgetown with no heals. Phalange taking height here. Being able to push everyone in this canyon.
Kitty! Another!
Oh. Phalanges now going to try burn people down off of this bridge, but Kitty's is the one that's burning people right now. You are in Queen Kitty's kingdom, and she is taking names. Oh, finally taken down from a double team, one on the high ground, one on the low ground. That's not what you like to see, but unless you're Phalanges now just desperately burning people through. They want to win this fight badly. Team Shame wants to bring shame to every other squad on this map, and they're feeling the pressure, but they're doing a good job.
Phalange's looking super healthy right now. The man's just been on. This has been his game. He's in that flow state. He's making opportunities, making gaps, hitting his shots when it counts. He's putting this pressure on the squad down in the canyon here. I think it's just a solo, is it? I believe so.
Yeah, Prangel really struggling. They're either solo or they're disconnected.
Well, he's 3 solid.
Oh,
Phalange
Phalange
is
flaunting it with the
crazy.
Kraber. He's getting low on that light ammo, so is he going to jump down? Oh,
Someone's
Lux. Who's that
And
creeping
this is
in
the
the
hard
window?
part when the ring gets so small, right? You're just surrounded by everyone, and if you even take a second to peek, you just get burnt down. You can see here now Viper trying to find the rest of Riot Squad, both enemy and in FMS, just hiding behind this rock. Finally, the call to push is coming through. Viper pushes up Riot Squad, not seeing them coming from behind, takes a quick kill onto Follow there, and now just gonna try and get away, bring a little bit more pressure as the rest of the team is gonna come up here now. Pranjul actually gonna come through, down Viper. Pranjul now putting a lot of pressure onto Phalanges. Phalanges struggling, but Pranjul is very low. Matua
Phalange is
Hayes
out
coming
of
through.
ammo. He's out of
Oh,
ammo
you're
completely.
right.
He's having to switch guns here to the flat line. See if that changes up his shots.
It's a trio, but they're moving in too slow. Only
Is
one's
this
up.
the last fight?
It is.
That's
Oh,
it.
Team Shame is the champion. Now I do believe Phalanges and his other two teammates, Matua Hayes, and I forget the third. Sorry, there's a Viper. That they are a random squad. They didn't actually team up
Wow.
tonight to participate in our community customs. They just on the fly said, "Hey, I need a team to play in. Will you take me?" And this was the outcome of that. Well done.
That was such an
Wow-wee.
incredible match to watch. That was a lot of fun. And I mean, Phalanges is a nut on that Craver, as well as just having such good beaming with the R301. I like the gun swap. I mean, I like this literal game knowledge that they're bringing to the field.
His experience shined through there in that last game. Him making the rotations early with Viper, getting the positioning well so they could be at the optimum place to put pressure on these other squads as the circle was closing there in their final part. But how was Queen Kitty? The survival rate on that woman is unreal, and she's a weapon to match. Um, I thought she'd gone off and she'd like just disappeared, and to see her in those last circles there, taking 3 people down, I believe, solo, is unreal. And the talent of this community is just ripe.
Yeah, I was stoked to see that she managed to stay alive for as long as I think she did in the top 5. But yeah, I got to give it out to the bro Phalanges. I mean, he's not the number 1 Pathfinder with the most kills in OC for no reason. So shout out to him and the bro bringing his bro Viper over, playing on 300 ping, most likely from NA. But great to see them squad up with Matua Hayes. Yeah, like I said, somebody that I've never played with before. It was great to see. Just camaraderie and gamesmanship, showing gamesmanship within the community. It's what these customs are about. Just everybody just vibing out, having some fun. Yep, they might have got one clip by the bro, but hey, we'll have fun. We'll have fun, yeah.
All part of the fun. And speaking of these customs, if people were wanting to join in, is there a way that people can jump in? Is there like a Discord people can join or anything like that? What's the deal here?
Awesome. So if you want to be a part of these customs, you need to jump into the Ngati Gaming Discord, and there is a community customs channel. Under there, you'll have to register your team for any future customs that we have. We had a very popular turnout last week, so you need to register and get your teams in early, and we'll just take the first 20 teams that have signed up. First in, first served, and we'll go from there. If you are looking for a squad, maybe you're just a solo player and you don't want to jam with anyone, but you want to be a part of these community customs, meet some new people. Just check your interest in there. Say, hey, my name's Taikoa. I'm looking for a squad. I need 2 others to jump in for these community customs. I see that Kakahi, you're also looking for one, and you too, Opa. So let's link up. Let's get it done. Let's jump into these customs, and just have some fun and vibe out.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I agree with Kakahi there. I think I'll go ask Queen Kitty and Phalanges to carry me instead, bro. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good, bro.
Oh, no, I'm sweet. No, I've already got a squad. Yeah, I'm sorted.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
good. I got the casting squad. The casting squad. That's what we are here. Um,
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
oh boy, but yeah, what a fun match. And I mean, that's just step one of our matches. We've got what 4 BRs coming through tonight, if planned possible.
Yep,
We're
no,
gonna have
right. We
we're
have
gonna have a lot of
one
fun.
game of each map, sorry.
Each
But
map,
we'll
yeah.
have two BRs, and in between we'll have a little bit of box up. Literally just all
Nice,
60
nice.
drop in, count down from 10, 5, whatever, and then
Yeah.
play another 2. And then in our last one we're gonna play hide and seek. So yeah, hide and seek literally is what it is. You know, one squad, other seekers, and the rest of y'all are just gonna be hiding and running with no guns, no frags, no fighting with hands, just literally just running if you get found. Simple as that.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'll play in
Yeah.
that game mode. I'll become
The
a
hide and
predator in
seek,
that
yeah.
game mode.
Wait. So you want to be
Ultimate
a
hider.
seeking?
Yes.
Both, honestly. Perfect
That's,
hider, perfect
I
seeker.
think that's the only way I'm gonna drop a 20 bomb and 4k damage in the same day.
No.
Now,
I
so,
do believe, talking about damage, in that last match, Phalange actually came out with a near 5k damage. Now that's pretty huge. It is huge. The man was on fire, hitting all his shots, beaming. But you know, definitely for me, like, who do you think the player of the match was for you guys? For me, it was Queen Kitty, being able to take that fight on Brownie. You know, I'm a fan of Brownie. You know, I'm an advocator for this man and his playstyle. But to see him getting just wiped out by Queen Kitty there, put faith that, you know, there is other talent in the community. There is other people to keep an eye on. So it's exciting for me. You get to see new talent. Wicked.
Now that also does raise the debate for console versus mouse and keyboard players, because clearly Kitty is on PlayStation and we have Brownie is on PC. So, did she win that fight because of aim assist, or did she just win it because she's better talent? Who knows?
Who knows? Find out next time on.
Exactly right. I mean, I think when it comes down to skill, it's not about what you're equipped with in your hands. It is just down to literal aim. Like, we just see Queen Kitty so good with their aim, and Phalanges really good at beaming, really good at shooting. You asked one potential standout player, Taikawa. I do just want to say, what was their name? Hold on, I think it's Pranjul. They
Yes.
managed to stay alive for a long time as well, and they were also solo. We sort of pointed that out. We didn't know where their squad was, so either taken out early in a fight we didn't see or anything like that. Managed to stay alive and was smart enough to know how to play it so they could just pop in, get a quick pick, get it down, then go hide. Unfortunately, in the end, they did just get collapsed with how small the ring was. But I think if we see Pranjul being able to bring their team through, we might see a bit of success coming from, I think they called the flying squirt or squid, or it's something cut out like that.
Yeah, probably not a squirt, but we'll come back to that another day. But I'm going to go with Steady Ready into Viral with their 2v3 on was it
the beginning,
Power
yeah.
Rangers, right? The Power Rangers. They in my opinion, the pro rebangs, they shouldn't have won that. Simply just because they're outmanned and they should have been outgunned. But all credit to them, they won it. So
They won it.
for that duo to have done that, I think that was the highlight on play for me.
Yeah, Steady did play that well with his gas, and you know, taking the time to, you know, put his gas down, heal up, play around his teammate, healing up inside, knowing when to hold the line. I guess as Fluke and them tried to make their way inside. And what a creative name, the Power Rangers.
Rangers, yo, I love that. Boy. To see that on the pro scene,
Yeah, absolutely.
gosh, love that. So
So we're about to start into our second game of tonight, I believe. We'll be shooting over shortly to see what compositions teams will be taking into this next match. For myself, I choose to opt for, you know, my optimal group of legends would be Gibraltar. You optimizing his shield, his tactical, and in his ultimate, his bombardment, being able to hold space in like in an open area too. Like those are the pros of Gibraltar. And when did I ask? Is right now, my bro. And filling up to the second man of my potential squad would be Valkyrie with her potential to pull out. We saw that on Viper their last game, as Phalanges, Viper, and Matua Hayes did take the high ground, I guess, on that hill. And my third and final pick would be between Wraith or what's her name, Ash, being able to reposition with their ultimates and being untargetable during that time.
I mean, I love that. I love that lineup. If you want my opinion, I got to play in a streamer tournament on Apex, and the comp we ran was Bloodhound. We ran Bloodhound, Loba, and Octane. Those were our three, and it worked out pretty well. So I'd say that's the premium comp. If you want it from a caster who doesn't play this game very much, that's the premium comp that gets you W's. And we also had a Loba at points. We swapped in Loba Octane at points. So just for gathering stuff. But here we go, dropping into Olympus, I believe. Once again, a good spread of players by the looks of it.
Yeah, we've got 19 or 20 squads, all full too. So I love that. Like, good to see 57 in here, and it's fairly spread across the map. So I think we won't see too many fights across round one. Although we do have a few double ups in each spot actually. So correct me.
So Sparts, Hot Choco, and Magic Matt there jumped early and landed at what we like to call the Blue Darks. So if you don't know what the Blue Darks is, it's for a good reason, whānau. And it's maybe time to jump into the Ngati Gaming Discord to ask, what is the Blue Darks?
Does
What
anybody
is the
know
Blue Dark?
what a Blue Dark looks like? Wow, funny you should ask. Head over to Z's TikTok and you will find the talk on the Blue Rocks.
Awesome, we got the team B. It's an 855 here, just holding. Picking up the hammer points on the Mozambique. That's pretty nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, just
all these
putting up
buildings
right
are
now,
so
they have
similar.
been-
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They have been detected by that sonar though, so they have to play it safe. They could be pushed at any point, so I do like this. Just kind of gather equipment, try and hide. Don't take that fight so early.
I've never seen so many 2x sites in one area.
No. Two whatchamacallit? Bruises in a freaking 1-2 pocket. I've never seen that. Oh, that's gotta be steady.
No.
It has to be steady.
Is that the charge rifle? It's coming out finally.
The Kaya, love it. Love that gameplay.
Or Morihu, or was it Morihak?
Morihu.
Either way, it
Probably
is steady ready, holding the
Here we
top with the
go.
charge rifle. He's
Oh,
got his optimum loadout. Now this man swears by the Bible that this is S tier. Nothing else can beat this. It is just the RE45 and a charge rifle. This is the dream loadout for this man.
He commits to it, does he not? Holy.
That's a beautiful skin on that gun. Wow.
Also, can we just point out that they now have a third, so they also are no longer doing that duo versus all these trios. So they know they can be a little bit more aggressive than they were able to last time, especially if they've got the charge rifle. They got purple shields, like they're ready to go.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I mean, I think they should know that I think all three of that 855 squad were rocking white
Yes,
shield,
they were.
and now they're gonna have two blues in our first so they should feel comfortable to push us for sure.
No, it's just getting a good peek on them, getting some more information about what the team you're pushing. I guess they need to know that the other team has white. So how are they going to do that without putting their dipping their toes in the water, should I say?
Meanwhile, over at our champion squad here, Matua Hayes, Phalanges, and Viper, they look like they just want to get in and get aggressive here. They're trying to chase down a few of these sort of nearby teams, they can kind of sense around Mumsies and whatnot. Here we go. Phalanges finally pointing out these teams. Maybe want to play it slow to third party as these two might clash.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's the team, the Power Rangers above
Yep, that's right.
this team right here. It's Uncle Aces, Fluke, and I forget the third. What's it? Stason? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Phalanges taking these angles. This is going to be devastating for Steady Ready. They've got to be prepared. A scan is going out. They don't find anyone. So Steady Ready's trying to leave. But Phalanges... Oh, I like this patience. The trigger patience, you know. Just waiting to see who's coming out. Finally taking a shot. Lobs a wee grenade there, but doesn't want to commit too heavily. Wants to find them on the exit rather than on the entrance.
Repositioned by...
What a play from Phalanges, showing us why they won that last round. Now to Viron and Mumsies really feeling a lot of pressure. When you've got a charge rifle, you can't win these close fights, and we're seeing it, Phalanges. Oh my gosh,
They
devastating.
did get third party there, I believe. That riot squad coming through. Wonder what Phalanges is going to do. He's going to opt to take the fight elsewhere, heal up as these teams collapse one another.
And so Red Banks is out. CST was the team that came through the third party, so Red Banks is completely wiped out. But and the same as Team Shanghai. So Phalanges, I mean, hey, like I said, he ain't the #1 kills on Pathfinder for no reason. We'll expect some reruns on those banner pickup for sure.
Here we are. Here we got joysticks. We got CST. That's an American time zone. Is that our American team?
I believe so. You know, it's quite ballsy coming into OCE, who are renowned for being some of the sweatiest players on earth. And that is coming, you know, Zeus kind of put us on the map there with Apex for a start. And for the OG players that know Zeus, you know what I'm talking about. The Gibby one trick.
Just
Laser,
getting away from too easy.
maybe if he hit some sights there, he could have hit a shot or two.
Whoa, wow.
Well,
It's nice to see that my girl Kitty's got a full squad, healthy squad with her. Let's see how long that can battle through.
Yeah, see how long that lasts. Meanwhile here, Baconator's feeling a little bit of pressure coming through right now. This is a big fight going on. We've got Red Instance down, feeling a little bit of pain there. And this is going to be an interesting way to see how Unux tries to take on Seismic here. Red Instance manages to help Unux finish Seismic off, and that's going to be Baconator's winning the fight.
The Unak. I love that name.
love that name.
Unak.
Now I have seen Red in a lot of my my lobbies in the past. So this person can absolutely be a monster when they need to be. We're seeing that now with the 3 times on the R301 here. You know, taking up the space, getting the vision, repositioning, trying to get a good head glitch there on the wall. Opting to pull out here as their team is low.
Yeah, definitely didn't have good angles there, so have to reset.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not.
Another team come from behind.
Prangel's down Revan now, and Unux feeling a lot of pressure, trying to get away from Prangel. That was my sort of my key player there that I pointed out last time. Finally showing their skills now that they've got their squad ready, and they are going to just play the runaway, play it safe, especially with Bolo squad kind of coming up behind them. This third party pressure is going to make it really hard right now.
Definitely. You got the Flying Squirrels, you got the Bolo squad, you got Red Instances trying to live. Here we go. There's going to be a fight.
Everyone's looking quite healthy on their shields. Everyone's got purples. You know, you're getting the knock here. Trying to put this pressure on for the team to come back.
Oh! Instance gets a 1 knock.
Oh, and there it is. Revenant gone. How many of their team is still left? Do we know? It looks like at least one is Red Instance is feeling the pressure. Unux is still up.
It's still going, but it's still a 2v1 at this point. But that other squad, I think it's the Bolo squad, is yet to pull up.
Yeah, Baconators, they were looking so good, but then this third party's just coming through, putting in a lot of pressure, using the smokes really smart. Valkyrie putting in a lot of work there. There goes Haniki. Wow, that was really smart there. Using those smokes to your advantage, burning through the smokes
Nice.
as well.
All right, so we got
Wow,
the
this
Follow
is
Squad and the
so good.
Baconators now.
Oh, Parker's
Another third
gone.
party.
Oh,
Here
my
we go.
boy.
There's a reset. That's smart. That's smart. They know they've been doing like enough of a storm. They just had to deal with 2 third parties. Now they have to deal with the third. They can pick up their
Is he
banner.
picking up the banner? Yes. And there's a
Oh.
getaway car right there for them, ready to go. Oh my gosh, they are taking the car out.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
That Uber was waiting.
Meep, meep, meep.
Oh, son, we good. We good.
I
Well
loved that. That was
played.
so smart. The Valkyrie ult to just fly over the team, get the banner, and then literally Uber out of here. That was awesome.
Yeah, the Uber Eats. We love those. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Do you know about the
Wow.
Uber life during lockdown, son?
But I think Baconators, they're not going to have a fun time as it looks like they might be running into Brownie very shortly. They got a few people they might be running into. We've got Fluke and Uncle Aces up here. Oh,
Yep.
Fluke, are they going to find red instances? It's all about using your ears. Does red instance even realize?
I don't think they
Okay,
know.
finally.
Behind
The
everyone.
firefight happens. Stason feeling so much pressure. Red Instance really good with their aim. Got a clean sort of beam down onto Stason, having to use that Gibraltar earlier. But
They
they
get
both
each
found
other
each
in a
other.
stalemate here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Unux. Unux. He
Oh,
needs
not a.
Unux. Get him. Oh, he gets a knock. Let's go. Come on, can he clutch this up? Oh, it was a third party. It wasn't even Unux.
Oh
Oh.
man. Yeah, here we go. Now we got the team John Cena. You can't
Cena.
see them until they third party you, but also getting third party themselves. Holden feeling a lot of pressure right now. It might come down to Brownie really trying to keep this team alive, especially since High Height doesn't have any shields right now. You don't want to take this fight. You want to stay alive.
Oh, J Kidder and JC here just opting to try and hold this side of the map. They did try and chase that squad who took their car and Uber. You know, when you're waiting for your own Uber and someone else yoinks it from you, it's not a fun time.
Bro. Like, how can you, bro? No respect, man. Come on, man. Pull your
I
own
left
right.
it there. Yeah. Unux getting picked off at the back there, I believe, by Brownie and his squad coming through. That'll be good for them. They're a bit low on, shields. They're rocking the blues and the whites there. Picking up another purple, I believe. Oh, the man to watch, Phalanges himself. Now, I did see a wee funny comment there from No Hands New Zealand, who is an Apex player himself, but he also does have, as his name suggests, no hands. So if you want to go and check out the bro play some awesome Apex
Well,
with no
yeah.
hands, yeah.
Well,
So he's called Phalanges out as his as his opposition, should I say?
Bloody whore.
These customs attract all the whores, that's for sure.
Hey, yeah.
Yes,
This
sir.
is an
Sometimes that's
optimal
what you
spot.
need. Yeah, Follow Squad looking really good right now. Just being able to burn down from this high ground. This is the positioning you need. Jutakita is really putting on the pressure, but notice that Brownie might be coming in from behind. You know, you're probably calling that out. You're not calling on it right now, but just playing it safe, being like, let's not aggress because we will get third party by Brownie. I like this play.
Now, I'm not a fan of the Rampage myself, but the man's putting this gun to work as he's putting pressure on these squads. This is Sparks, Magic Matt, and Choco, I believe. Phalanges are ratting up on the wall right there. But they are aware that there is a squad behind them. But it looks like Brownie and his squad are opting to rotate around to this other side of the zone and not get squeezed in between the edge of the zone there and a rampage, which is a wise decision.
Oh,
Yeah,
and there it is again. That rampage just burning from this long distance. It's the beams coming out by Jay Takeda is insanely good, and I'd be scared if I was trying to hide in that building right now.
I just wanted to point out that it's just amazing the difference between the team composition, the map knowledge, and you just look at like the amount of squads for the round that we're in now. Just where the teams were from the last map. Obviously, the World's Edge was out for a long time, and a lot of Swiss had played on it for a long time. And Olympus being, I guess, the most, I know, the longest recent map. Just seeing
Yeah.
how many teams are alive from the last game, still seeing them alive. It does actually play a factor with understanding and awareness of your map, knowing where you are, the angles that you can hold. It makes a massive difference.
And I believe Clean Slave Fox is getting picked off as he walks into zone here. He's trying to be careful, trying to rat it out, trying to phase out of here, but Brownie's coming in, putting the pressure on.
Nice.
Unlucky.
Brownie is nasty with whatever gun you give them, and you see that right there, just absolutely popping in a bunch of pressure. Meanwhile, Genesis Apollo and all of Team 9, the most original name I've seen out there, really just trying to play it safe from this airstrike coming out. Genesis Apollo managed to get all their shields back.
I've seen a lot of flatlines tonight. You know, flatline's not a gun that you can just find anywhere. You have to find them and craft them. Now you have to use the crafting machines to get this gun. A lot of people have been using it tonight, and it's been cool to see. I miss this gun being on the floor, to be honest. When it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, hit all those silos for the resources. These your gun for you.
Yeah, clearly these players are most familiar with the flat lines. They're sticking with what they know, with what they're good at.
And here it is, that flatline putting in the pressure now. Apollo working well with that Bloodhound ult. You know, you can see where the enemies are, and if you know where to shoot, you can land some really good beams. Unfortunately now, just feeling a lot of pressure from every angle. You went a bit too out in the open there, Apollo, and now you are feeling that pressure, just having to run and find a safe spot. They do manage to survive for now.
And another rampage on the side of Team 9 this time. Let's see if it can be put to use the same as Mr. Kidda.
Oh, Team 9 really feeling it now. They went a wee bit too aggressive out in the open, and the third, the fourth, the fifth party found them here. Clean Stain left over for good luck, have fun. Does see Queen Kitty, but I wouldn't want to push onto Queen Kitty. I would just hide and maybe wait until the last sort of ring and try and get the third party kills to win the match.
I think if I ran face to face into Queen Kitty, I'd probably drop all my items myself and walk back into the storm.
Yeah, I'd bow down and be like, you know, I'm your loyal servant. I won't fight you. It's okay.
What did you need, master?
Yeah. Here we go. Brownie, though, now using the smoke to their advantage once again. These Valkyrie smokes have been very smart. Or Bangalore, sorry, smokes been very smart coming out by Holden. I like to see it, and now Brownie is going to get aggressive just to try and take down this this teammate here. Clean Stain finished off, so now the res opportunity just isn't real.
You know, he's running his famous combo, his PK and wingman. The man hits every shot with these. Unlike me with my trust issues with the peacekeeper. But J Kidda holding this angle here with the rampage once again. It's unlucky that he does not have a thermite to charge that gun up and put it into its full beam mode. Playing a beautiful head glitch on this tree here against Magic Matt and Choco and Spart.
This is good plays coming through. Kidda now going to go for the revive because of the smoke. You know you can kind of risk it here. Here we go, getting up close and personal with a... Oh, Spart just takes out Chitakita.
Well done, Spart.
Kitty with the third party on Spart.
Oh no, Kitty. She is one dangerous cat. They are a down member in their squad though.
That's 2v1 now.
Yeah, Lays can put down the Dukes with you know, Mirage is a whole team in himself.
True. You can see so many. Oh, but here we go. Lay just throwing out those Mirage duplicates, trying to confuse height, Golden there. It's kind of working, but not enough Lay. Oh, left alone. Meanwhile, Queen Kitty now teleporting back. They were trying to take the fight with Raid O's here. Is going to beam through them. Oh my gosh. Raid is just gone right there, Queen Kitty. Back to how we know them, you know, solo but proud about it. Here we go.
Beamed here by Phalanges. Now these are two solos to watch dupe it out. See what she does here. She's pushing the low ground to try and get under this, under that team so she can heal up. Hopefully Phalanges comes down and could take her out, but no, she's taking it slow.
Magic Matt pulled up Choco. They're looking over the top. Oh my gosh, all 4 squads are literally on top of everyone now. Let's go.
This is that fight that Queen Kitty is playing so smartly. You know, there's 3 squads left now, and you do not want to take it because you know you will just get third partied. You want to be the third party. So we'll see Queen hide for quite a while until she sees some names start dropping on the kill feed here. Brownie's going to be the one who's going to try and initiate those kills. It's Phalange loses all their shields so quickly here. Brownie gets a beautiful shot onto Magic Matt, and now it's only Phalanges left. Phalanges, gets taken out by the wingman from Brownie here. Now it's 3 squads left. Queen Kitty will start to get aggressive as she sees some more names come through.
Oh, getting a good dome shot there. Onto Choco.
Nice, Choco. So we got a 2v2 and a 1 and a solo.
Damn.
There we go.
This is it. Brownie hitting these headshots. There's nothing else.
He's going for a second too long with the Feeny. I don't think Maddie gets this res off. No. He's got to go back though. This will be good.
This is really smart plays right now by all the teams. You know, you're all just sort of hiding it out, just waiting for the first person to push. And you don't want to be that first person. Magic Matt is going to try and push in now onto Brownie, but Brownie's been a nut with this wingman, so I would be scared if I'm approaching. You don't want to get headshot by Brownie here. Queen Kitty still playing it slow. These shots are nasty coming out by Brownie. Headshot after headshot. Hot Choco feeling the pressure. This is hard right now if you're trying to push into this John Cena team. You can hear the fanfare that John Cena plays when Brownie is shooting.
Brownie knows, he's aware, he knows that there is a rat underneath him somewhere, but he knows that he has to do something.
Is he going for the steal? Is he going for the steal?
He got
You got the steal!
He did it!
They're both in Storm.
That's such a smart play right now, and Hot Choco feels it as they get down. Brownie does.
She's panic ulti, but it might be enough.
Hold on him!
Brownie there.
It could do it. Magic Matt now trying. Magic Matt pushing up Brownie solo, dropping down, but Queen Kitty's gonna find him. Queen Kitty takes out Brownie. That is exactly what Queen Kitty was waiting for right there. Really smart plays, and now she knows she can start to get aggressive as it's just her and Magic Matt. Queen Kitty could win this all for us right now. She just has to dance properly. The punches are coming through, but it's going to be Dusty Squad that takes it.
Hussy Squad pulling it out.
Let's go, Maddie!
You can see the moves there coming through from the. Oh my gosh, Magic Matt doing his thing with the Wraith there. No, those are some big names within our community, just duping it out there. Brownie, Queen Kitty, Phalanges, you know, taking the opportunities when they're ripe and you know, being able to play solo in those situations under pressure. You know, Brownie taking the peaks on the left on Magic Man and Choco, just unreal. The amount of experience and skill and knowledge those players have in the last fight there is just, it's so key. So key to, you know, getting the dome. You know, I can't believe Brownie went for the steal on Choco. That took some balls, and the panic ult nearly worked out in their favor. Well, it actually did, because it forced Brownie to jump down and get beamed by Queen Kitty. It was awesome to see, actually. Oh wow,
Choco posted up a wee kidnap from Magic in last week. And so surely we're gonna have to see a little wee
Reverse it.
yeah, a little
Yeah.
wee content clip up in there from Brownie on chocolate kidnapped. Unlucky my girl. But hey, shout out to my girl Kitty. Jeez, unlucky girl. But no, Maddie, no, come and clutch with the shots in the end. Yeah, I guess. Hey, all credit to the bro.
Absolutely. And I mean, we have to talk about how smart she was, though. She played it so patiently. She waited and waited and waited until that moment was right to strike, and it worked perfectly. She downed Brownie. It was just a matter of who's going to win this firefight, and it just came through for Maddie there. And is Maddie on keyboard mouse, or are they PlayStation? Was it a sort of console war, or was it a bit of a firefight
I
between the
believe
two?
he's playing controller on PC. I believe
I'll
he's
be
playing
able to
controller
say
on
in a
PC.
sec. But I just wanted to say again, did Kitty down Brownie again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Absolutely.
Yes, she did.
Again? Did
Back to
I
back.
the round two? Round two? She's
I mean,
two from two now?
it's like she's aiming the bro. I mean, she's taking any opportunity she can to rid his name from my mouth. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I can
sir.
confirm that Maddie is playing on console. Whether that's for this tourney or not, but hey, no. Yeah, no, the platform
Till next
doesn't
time.
matter.
Yeah.
It's like,
Till next
it's
time.
all the
Yeah.
same. But oh bro, so good. These customs have been so fun.
I wonder what map we're turning to next. You know, what were the highlights for you that game? Other than that last final fight, what were you looking for during that match?
Nah, I have to be biased again. I was looking to see Kitty clutch it up again in the end. I'm unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm being biased. I'm being biased because I know the girl's doing it hard. She's doing it tough, doing it by herself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
see.
Alright, I mean, hey, if she's gonna bring us exciting gameplay like that, I am a-okay for rooting for her. I mean,
Come
we
on
got
now.
Brownie
Come
bringing
on
those
now.
plays come through. I mean, it is so much fun to watch here. And now we're going to be moving into a wee bit of a chiller match, just a wee boxing fight, I believe. So we'll still be visiting Olympus here, but we might be in a bit of a boxing ring. This evens the playing field a little bit. It might make it a bit harder for those high ping Americans out there who can't land those time shots as well as our host players will. But this could bring a completely different gameplay coming out.
Now we said in the last two customs at least that the meta here for the punch ups is the quick shield swaps on a downed opponent, and whether or not we can I think that's where our console players are a bit at a disadvantage. The PC players can open a box and just tap, full shield out there, gone. Yeah. Slip slap.
Nah, fair enough. Absolutely fair because there's no rules. It's just it's 1v1 basically. Okay, it's all 60 in and you're just bashing each other up. There's no waiting until the next squad comes in versus the winner until you heal up. It's just all 60 go at it. So I love it.
Couldn't imagine 60 people at the back of Macca's just smacking on.
That's what
Oh, bro!
that's what we're orchestrating, but legally. Oh, I love it. I
I
mean,
can't imagine it.
yeah, exactly. We just need to convince Apex to somehow reskin Fight Night into McDonald's, and then we'll have our dream. We'll have our dream.
In the bull pit. Let's get that going.
With the tunnels and everything.
Everything.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it right now.
That's an edgy thing right there. Oh,
Man.
I would see. I'd love to see that in UFC. Let's get that going.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm really also enjoying just in these two matches we've seen these names are coming out of players who we didn't particularly talk about too much at the start, but like Phalange's really showed their skills. And then Magic Matt there was also, they just played it really smart in the way they wanted to play. So I'm loving that these big names that we called out of Queen Kitty and Brownie and Steady Ready and everyone, they're not coming to the level that we predicted them to. It's great to see some other
Definitely.
players really come through and
Come
take
on,
those
bro,
dubs.
my girl's been there, man. Fuck, come on.
Oh, I
Yes,
mean, they're
she's
still.
been there.
That doesn't mean they're not performing. They're performing phenomenally well. It's just
No, you're absolutely right. No, I completely agree with you. And the two that you mentioned out, that they
Get my
are.
wife's name out of your mouth.
Don't you ever? No, but Bro Opera is so right. And the two that you mentioned, they are OCE Preds and geez, I want to say Phalange's most deaths season 3, and like I've been saying again, I mean on the bros beat, no, or drums, I should say, being on the drums. The bros, Pathfinder, the most kills, has the most kills in OC with Pathfinder OC. So I mean, you'd expect that from them, right? But what I love from both of them is that the play, like, Mato Hayes joining our Phalanges, and you've got Choco. Oh, I mean, I've never seen Choco or Sparks play the game like on a consistent basis. It's not their game. They're Valo grinders from what I've seen.
That's their go for them. Hey, yeah. So there's a lot of new players to Apex, and they're performing well under the pressure. You know, and cool. I guess they're being guided by people in their teams that have extensive knowledge of the game. And we saw that on Choco's clip from last week, where Matt did get the portal serve, and you know, Sparks and Choco had no idea what was going on. Matt's just like, watch the portal, and little did you know, someone came through from the enemy side and they beamed him as he jumped out. So you know, you just got to rely on those in your team that have the experience, I guess, for those new players. Another new player to watch was Z and her squad, the Baller squad. You know, they're playing very well. I've taken that height with the rampage and, you know, making the pushes on those teams when needed. So yeah, it's wicked. There's a lot of talent within this community. Everyone's flaunting the skills they have from, you know, multiple FPS backgrounds, I believe. But see, it's cool to see all those new ones come together with very experienced players, should I say, and dupe it out on an even playing field.
Yeah, 100. Now, I'm hoping and I'm praying that our fellow comrades have been communicated that they're to go straight to the ring.
Nothing but the ring.
That there will be a what we'll just say a 10-second countdown. Now we'll just wait till everybody lands into the bloody ring, right? We'll give them a 10-second countdown. It won't be from us, obviously, because
because we're over here watching. Yeah.
I've just prayed that's the comments that have gone up to. So, for those that are watching, apparently that is what's meant to be happening. We're all going into fight night, and we're gonna sit there for 10 seconds until everybody jumps in, and then we're going to scrap. Jake the Must, let's go.
So I think like the ultimate strategy for this would be to just the hold off and like try and float in as the last squad while the chaos is going down below you. But no, Holden right here is going straight into the ring. No cares, he's ready for it. The punches are flying out.
Absolutely no bars hold right now. We are just seeing the fight night of your life as everyone is landing in this ring, and it is chaos. A complete punch up right now. This is what we dreamed of.
Oh, bro, it's so funny, bro.
It's like looking down on a colony of ants and watching people run around.
This was on down. People outside of the ring were getting knocked out by other people outside of the ring. Let's go, bro.
The numbers are dwindling. There's a few people crouched around.
God.
I do believe that you cannot leave the ring. Yeah, this corner cam is beautiful.
Love cam.
Yeah, you get to just watch all the chaos. And now we are seeing bodies starting to drop. I see a few boxes coming out, and this is where that shield swapping is going to come through clutch. Exactly. So many people just getting knocked around.
Wait.
We do see a little bit of illegal leaving the map there. But they get back in. That's good. They
Who
get
is
back
this
in.
rat? There is a rat that is outside. There's no one. It's not even near the ring. What are you doing?
Get
There
in
is
that
literally
ring,
a
boys.
Someone didn't give these dudes the news. There's a whole team that is on the other side of the freaking map. What the frick?
Maybe that was their strategy, go to the other side of the map and then you don't lose the punch.
Oh my
Here we go.
life! What
It
job?
looks like our numbers are finally dwindling, at least in the ring here. Even if our champion of the punch-up isn't going to be the last man standing, considering there's a team out there, we'll know who the real punch-up winner is. We've got, it looks like 5 players left.
This team, no name. I'm calling you. Anybody says no to banana jam kill, you have to jump off the map. Get off.
You're not welcome here. No.
Get one job. The fight of the
Coming down to these final punchdowns here.
Oh, gee.
Wow, wait. Imagine getting 4 kills just with your fists alone.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, and when
Upgrade.
you're 2v1ing like this, you got Gibby, you got Valkyrie both taking on that Wraith, and
We
they
have
have
our,
fight.
we have our champs.
CST are a chance. I believe the other squad didn't even land near the ring.
Nah. Admins, can we just end it, please? Can we just end it, please?
In the match there, whānau, if we can. Yeah.
Yeah, one job.
There we go.
Team no name. Yeah, one job. Land in the frickin' ring.
Oh,
Bruh. One job, son.
yeah, exactly. There's always that one that doesn't get the MO and they miss the message. That's okay. We still got the fight night.
It does happen sometimes, and if you do want to know what's happening on these nights for these community customs, there's a thread in our Discord that has all the rules for these other matches, like a fight night punch up or a hide and seek. But just to be clear again, if you are playing tonight and watching, and that you do go into the Discord, you do check out the rules for these games. As you know, even in the battle royales, there might be different rule sets, especially when we head towards our tournament that we'll be hosting this year for Apex. There are a couple of rules in there that are a bit unique to just us. So I do stress, read the fine print, should I say. Know what's going on in your games that you are competing in, and you wouldn't have things like not landing in the ring, for example. Not to put pressure on those who didn't see it. There could be a communication issue from our side, but yeah, all the info's there. Please check it out when you can. But yeah, who did win in the end there? Was it the team CST, I believe, the squad?
CST, yeah. It looked like RG Raid and Swift Premium were our 2 men left standing there. So that was a very exciting match that they brought us.
I do believe the winner of the punch ups become the Seekers in our hide and seek event tonight.
That's
Correct.
So they get to, their squad gets to seek. Everyone else is not allowed to use any abilities that can damage other legions. They're only allowed to take shields and heals and run and use their abilities to get away from the Seekers.
Nice.
Whereas the Seekers can go full blat and kill anyone they want.
That's my kind of Apex,
Yeah.
Put me in a ring with the gun and nobody else gets it. That's the only way I'll get a BR win there.
I'd actually pay to see that. I want to. How long can I run away from Opa?
Yeah, let's make it happen. It'll be the feature match of our next tournament. Let's do it.
Man,
But next up, it looks like we're going to be jumping into Kings Canyon. Do we have any strategies around Kings Canyon? What are those hot drop spots? What are we going to see?
I mean, Kings Canyon is a smaller map, and it is a bit more compact, but there is a lot of cover around. So what we'll be seeing from teams is a lot of head glitching. I don't know if they're going to be using too many like long range guns, but it could be if you know, the circle is definitely on those like steep slopes over by the cage there, or in the open plains of by bunker.
Absolutely, Steady will be rocking to the charger. Hands down.
He'd be double akimbo REs, like that's the man there.
Whoa, bro, true to his word, bro. He will.
But one of the hot drops is definitely treatment. You're guaranteed gold loot. So if you win the fight there, or you manage to hit the wee button and pick up some gold loot, you know, guaranteed gold gun, shield, helmet, and a whole bunch of other loot there. It's really good place to drop, to be honest. That's where I'd be going.
Fair enough. Nah, I've got nothing to add to that. I've got nothing to add to that. He's spot on.
No, that's very cool. Well, it sounds like we're gonna have another pretty hot match coming up on our hands there. What do you think in terms of especially the likes of our big names that are making it far but not quite getting there? So Queen Kitty, Brownie, all those kinds of players. What do you think they need to do to step it up to at least get a win?
Well,
they're very strong individual players, right? You go, bro.
Yeah, I know she's not going to replace one, so she can't. She can't add because she won't be here. But no, exactly with where the bro's going to go. Over to you, my boy.
So yeah, they're very strong individual players within those teams of like other players who are a bit less experienced. And maybe it's just about nurturing their team members more to pick up their pace, you know, not linger so long on death boxes, not being caught out just purely because of positioning. And it has shown, you know, Choco trying to peek up that way and getting smoked with the brownies on his wingman. Whereas, you know, Matt didn't take those risks just with pure experience on his side. I think that's the way those teams will see, you know, the outcomes change and being able to push in for that win in those final circles is, you know, just leading their team and you know, just helping them achieve the win rather than running solo. So like, you know, Phalanges and Queen Kitty, they know when to rotate out of fights. They know when to disengage. The same with Brownie. And their team mates might not be the best at positioning or know when to pull out. And that's, I guess, what we see a lot of times with our higher skill cap players in Apex. They know when to engage, they know when to disengage, they know when to move, they know when to rotate. So this game's all about movement. And that's how those teams will take advantage.
We don't have our Team 9 anymore. It's TSK now. I liked Team 9. It was quite that original name. It was good.
Said it was original. It was original.
Yeah.
It's not often we get the original RIP Team 9.
Yeah.
We do have 18 full squads dropping into this next match on Kings Canyon. Even that, it's a good turnout for tonight. You know, we had too many people turn up last week, but it's good to see, you know, at least 19 registered teams for tonight. Beautiful, beautiful outcome.
And here we are, once again, just looking like we're getting a good spread of drops. Where was the place you said people might be going here again?
Caustic's treatment down at the bottom there, the south side of this island, is where I would be dropping personally. You know, there's the hot drop over there at Cage. Some people might opt to land there. We are seeing Kalate and his team going towards a map room, I believe. There's a couple squads with them going to Repulsor, but a lot of teams opting to head to the north side of Kings Canyon.
Oh, here we go. We've got RG Raid. They are going to go to treatment. I guess they saw that Clates' crew was going to the map room and decided not to. But, oh, clean slate. Feeling a lot of pressure early on. Managing to get around the side, but someone coming up the stairs, that's going to be devastated. Pranjul takes down clean slate here. An early fight. Tiawa trying to keep the fight alive, but Pranjul taking 2 to their name. Actually, taking 3 to their name as they got the bleed out and completely wiped the squad.
Well done. There's definitely one that you picked up on early. in that first game to watch. Pran is just, one of our dark horses amongst the community tonight. I've not seen them participate before, so it's awesome to see these new players come through and get amongst the whānau. Now, the team washed over here, trying to peek up on the squad down below. Everyone's playing the head glitch as well. They're not taking too many risks. It is early. They're low on heals. They're running Eva raids apparently.
I thought this was Team Wish, to be honest, but never mind.
Wished.
Fair enough. I wish I was good at the game.
I wished.
They wished they were, but they are just washed. So
Yeah.
that's all it's really gonna be there, isn't it? Yeah. Washed now, trying to push up. Quam doing the wee little fly over, trying to see if they can take this fight. Nice artillery strike right onto the building, forcing them out the other door. Doesn't
Wow.
do a lot of damage,
Whee.
but at least gets a bit of information as you do see. Oh, immediately
Oh,
Quam
good
taking down
knock
Moldy
there.
Banana. That is devastating there. The bleed out onto Banana is going to give the kill to Quam. There goes Takaya too. This Quam is taking names, and maybe they're not as washed as I thought they were. As the Quam now gonna run down for this final player, trying to take them out, popping that artillery strike.
Maybe it was a warning to the other teams, like you wished.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Did
I
I just
seen those shots. Maybe it's a bit rushed.
The Eva 8 though cleaned it up. Oh,
the Eva 8 though?
yeah, the Eva 8.
Eva 8
We-
came in
we-
clutch though.
Meanwhile, we got Brownie in a bit of a firefight as well early on. Brownie's not gonna like that because it's not enough time to build up the rest of the teammates' gear here, and so I think Brownie, yeah, just wants to get the teammates out and then just hold them off so that there's not gonna be any push coming in from these enemies.
Bro, I love this, bro. This is like one of the things I love about Brownie, bro. Brownie, Brownie, Brownie. Brownie will grind, bro.
Brownie?
Regardless of who you are, bro. He will play, bro. It does not matter your level of expertise, bro. He will grind, bro. He just loves this game, loves playing, bro.
I do know as a underskilled player myself, asking Brownie to play, you get a bit overwhelmed. The bro's up there. He is a Masters player. You do get a bit paranoid, like, oh man, I'm gonna let the bro down. He's so good. But no, that's not the case with Brownie. He loves this game. He's passionate about it, and if you do need a squad, he's gonna be there.
Brownie is that one, bro. He's that one-minded person, bro. That team means team, bro, and he will play for the team, bro. Now, if you want him on the team, bro, he's that one. He will pull through for the team. He's just such a team player, bro. I love about this kid, bro.
Maybe Queen Kitty didn't need to do it solo. She just didn't know Brownie.
There it is.
Unfortunately for Brownie, it does look like they're having to opt out of trying to get those banners back. Might even just play it safe and wait until the team's left. But it was the Magic Matt squad. You don't want to take them on considering they won the last BR match that we ran. So I do agree with this fullback and just try survive.
You never know. Brownie might go back in for the banners last second. It's been seen before by Brownie.
Yeah.
But no, not taking any unnecessary risks here. We got how do you say that name? Izam?
Is it
I think so.
I am or is it wait, what's Roman numerals again? Is that a freaking 19?
Is that
Well, what's
is it 9
is
a.m.? I don't know. Whatever time you go to work.
it extra 20?
No, X10, brother.
Oh well, there we go. It's not a 10. It's a 20.
Yeah,
exactly what you said, it's
moving over to Octane. This is Unak's red. Is it red instance?
Yeah,
Yeah,
red
Raven's Trap.
and Riven chest.
Riven chist.
Try something like that. Yeah. Oh, phalanges though with the bow check, taking someone down just on that screen in the kill
Nice.
feed. That's pretty good. Phalanges.
Oh,
Phalanges are really
finishing
enjoying
them.
themselves right
Yeah.
now.
I do want to see no hands versus phalanges. Maybe they can pick up duos in ranked arenas together and become the ultimate being.
Here we go. Baconator's on the move down the rotate.
Look at the scan on the
see it's
solo
just
play
one.
here.
Oh, they're
I
gonna
think they're
drop
gonna.
on him.
Yeah.
3v1.
Unuk's
Why
going
not?
straight in. They want it. They want it badly, and here it comes. Oh, such a smart use of the jump pad, though. Just trying to play for
Oh,
survivability. Oh, and
oh,
here we go. Oh, that is just devastation.
Finish.
Brandon take it down. Oh, but Brandon
Oh,
didn't manage to make it. A good shot on
was
by the
clean.
wingman.
Our clean
and the
prime.
storm bugging out there, just coming in super quick out of nowhere. Just a visual bug there, Whānau. Don't worry, that was not the storm.
Pranil, I can see it's looking at Revan kissed some POV from there. Revan Pranil is a Masters player on whatchamacallit on MK, so fair enough because
True.
Venus ain't no slug, bro. He ain't no slug.
Yeah.
So fair enough.
Unak with the wee
Wow.
tap straight wall jump there.
Yeah.
Some ridiculous movement.
Yeah.
As you can see on the map, there's a couple
Red.
of squads in the area
Red.
getting beamed in the dome here.
Red
Is that
instant.
steady?
Yeah,
Is that steady?
Oh,
Please be
I
steady.
can believe it. I can believe it. Unuk's trying to shoot up onto that high ground. We'll see whether it's steady ready shortly here. Going up. Oh, smart play here. Oh, that is gonna be hard for steady ready.
That's
Oh, the
100%
change.
steady.
Yeah, that is steady right there. And Unux
Red
knows to
down.
just go right up close and personal. That's how you play that.
That
Nice.
man is nothing but committed to his charge rifle and RE. Funny, I had so much dedicated to the climb of Apex rank. I would be Masters too. But enough of that sad sob story.
Nah, I respect it. The man is actual committed to his loadout.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Few teams over at the pit, I believe, by looking at their map in the top left hand corner. Yeah, there's two squads, I believe, one rotating in, a solo on the outside of pit there.
Oh, there's so many coming through at pit. There's going to be at least 5-6 teams. Brownie is a solo. Team Baconator just holding up.
Team Shame are just finishing people off left, right, and center here. It looks like we do see Viper feeling a lot of pressure coming through, however, and it's going to be interesting to see how Phalanges responds using that hook up onto the high ground just to get a bit of sightline. So now they can use that bow check, but Gibraltar Bubble is going to stop you.
I mean, yeah, Phalanges has been here since day one. So it's,
Clean shots coming through by Phalanges. Phalanges, nasty with the bow check right there. Now with the R301, they're able to just go and get a bit more up close and personal. And that's where the beaming comes through. You know, you get the snipes and then you finish off with the beams. That's exactly how Phalanges wants to play this. Magic Matt
Gibby,
is just play it safe right now.
Gibby, you're dead.
The pressure coming out. Oh, with the follow-up from Valkyrie. That's putting so much pressure. And there goes Hot Choco. That was such a good missile storm right there. Hot Choco just didn't know where to hide.
Or Magic Mate pop off here, go and give Phalanges the Wisdom slap.
The time of Phalanges. The punches coming through. Okay, but yeah, now here we go. Viper, Matua Hayes. They have to play it safe. Phalanges also just trying to keep this fight alive. Sparts is going to put some pressure on the side here.
Sparts has definitely been a player to watch through this series of community jams. The man is new to Apex, like very brand new. He has opted for the Bloodhound, as we all do when we started playing this game. But we've seen him get some very tight top 5 matches in our first few customs. Definitely someone to watch.
There it is, Revanchist coming through. RG Raid, however, going for the res. You know, this is good coming through from our American team right now. They are staying alive.
Wonder how these American players feel playing on our servers when that's all we had for ages to play ranked on as OCE players. Even sometimes now we still have to play on American servers, so
Oh,
they can
every day.
they can feel what we feel once in their life.
This is most definitely my pub squad. The old Bull squad. Old Jet
Bull
Kira,
squad, yeah.
yeah. The old duo over here. I love these two.
We do have the
I love
Power
this.
Rangers sliding down with them though on their right.
What even is the Power Rangers? No, the Power Rangers on the Bull squad. Come on, Bull
They
Yeah,
should
what
squad.
unite.
colors are in the
Hey!
Power Rangers? Because they're all a very rainbow type colorful shell. So
Shell, yeah.
what colors do they rock? Are they all just rainbow stylistic sort of tie-dye colors? Is
Yeah,
that
As
we'll
what
long
go
as
with that.
it's not
them rock?
We'll go with that.
as long as it's not used as an ashtray, I'm happy.
You're right. You're so right. Here we go here now, though. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, starting to bring on the pressure here. We do see a lot of just sort of long-range firefights here. I like the zip line going up close and personal. The question is, are you going to find 3 people to take you
Oh.
down? You don't want to accidentally end up in a firefight you don't have the numbers to fight in here.
They are
Yeah,
low
this
on
is
resources, low
Oh,
on
Georgetown
heals.
is down.
And here we go, Thermite. Good luck, have fun. Trying their best, but with Georgetown down, it is going to be really hard. We see them pop the wee Thermite. Just trying to play it safe. So, you know, you don't want to risk going into a fight and downing yourself when realistically this here is just a lot of pressure coming through by a lot of different players. Unfortunately, RG Raid, the only one left on CST right now and deep in the ring.
Great OCA.
The victors of our fight night having to opt to take the long way out, should I say?
Long way around, right?
This is a good example of rotating in a way that's going to be safer for positioning wise.
Oof.
Can RG Raid come in and grab his banner teammates'
Nope.
banners?
Not without Real Mass and Georgetown peeking, literally coming up right now. No! Don't do it. Don't do it. Just run, bro.
Indeed.
Here we go, clean stain now. There's a lot of players all around. Good luck, have fun. They are pincered right now, and you got to play it real safe here. Clean stain can see a few people, just
How
keeping their
ugly
eyes
are
out.
these
Things come up.
chokes? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, KC player, man.
Coming in for the heals. The bro definitely needed some ammo then. He's looking pretty starved for light ammunition. We've got J Kidder, Z, and JC with Bolo Squad just holding it down over here as they face off against Magic Matt. I believe he lost Choco earlier, so it's just they're in a duo with Sparks.
Oh, Magic Matt comes up onto the roof here now. Takeda's feeling the pressure, but the response by JC is good. Magic Matt did have to drop here. JC now trying to finish it off, doesn't manage to land the shot, but they are repping the Steady Ready charge rifle. So you know what? I'm glad that Steady Ready can continue with us without being in the match right now. We'll see how that works out
Even
for
in
JC.
death, he lives on.
Yeah.
Death.
These fights nice and slow. The slow fights are the best fights for a team here when you're playing an Apex, and it works out so well. Power Rangers now just trying to win this long range. Fluke trying to just land one of those shots, not quite finding the heads they needed with that triple take there, and now feeling a lot of pressure coming back from the what was the team name on the other side? Sorry.
I forget their name. Bolo
Yeah.
Squad here.
The Bolo Squad. There we go. Yeah,
Bolo.
the Bolo Squad. That's
How
the
could we
one.
forget about the Bolos?
Fuck my bolo.
And now switching over to the Wellington protests.
Oh,
Fuck my bolo.
The Bolo squad, they're really good at this long range fight. They manage to land these really good beams every time, and you can see how uncomfortable the Power Rangers are right now, just trying to even slowly approach in and get a little bit of close range.
Yeah, absolutely right. And they're just holding ground, They look like they're gonna play this as slow as they can.
Holding,
Nice.
holding, holding on the river.
Holding on the tunnel.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, Bolo squad, they're opting to try and chase down Fluke in their squad right now.
How
It's
the
interesting
Power
to see.
Rangers.
Yeah, we'll see whether Magic Matt comes in and clashes with Bolo Squad right now. It's a bit of a split map, as we can see that there's a few people all around the edges of the ring. No one too deep into it.
I do believe old Spartidor just did get taken out there, so Magic Mate is now solo. We'll see if the man can do it himself. You know, there's that little
Fluke
that positioning.
takes down
Nice.
Beatsy.
Okay.
Fluke now. Power Rangers really wanting to win this. They want one to their name right now. But constant pressure just from everyone. We see Pop come out, but Ray does manage to knock down Uncle Aces. This will be hard for the Power Rangers. There goes Fluke as well. Now it's all down to Stason. Stason gonna opt for the res onto Fluke. Stason
He's
gets
gone.
beamed down.
Yeah, see
Foam.
one in the sniper tower.
Wow, we
Wow,
the
we.
use
I
of
think
positioning
Clone
there
heard
was
us talk about how
amazing.
they're washed. Trying to prove us wrong.
Fair enough, maybe. Maybe. Holy.
Screw you, Gath. I'm going home.
I mean that pretty that's probably the best. They could actually res the bro right there. 'Cause otherwise, there's no way that they can. They do have a
Ooh.
rat called Argrave right next to them, but they probably can res him.
Now we saw Phalanges with these guns in the first game. He was deadly with both the Crabber and the R301. Let's see if he takes advantage. He can spot Brownie here. The last thing he needs is a dome rocked with a Crabber.
Oh no!
Oh no, here it
Oh,
comes.
no.
Brownie knows he's about to get chased down. Phalanges pops out there, R301. Just wants to beam down Brownie. Recognizes they're alone, pushes the Brownie, trying to run away. Those Wraith abilities are only good for escape in a situation like this. Trying their best, but when you escape, you're going to find another party. And there's nowhere to hide in a situation like this. Chin Chain recognizes it, finds Brownie, and that's going to be the cleanup.
I mean, what do you do?
Still too
What do you-
long. Yeah, take advantage of you looting those boxes. Clates over here. We saw an awesome performance from Clates and his team in the last community customs. They were popping off, and hopefully they can do it again.
Nice shot, there by Clay. Photo squad is gone.
Do see, yeah, Bolo Squad just trying to stay up, but that shot by JC getting taken out by Viper there. That is devastating stuff. Now TSK just feeling a lot of pressure here. Clayton, I can't quite see the name. Mad Dog, I believe it is here. Just trying to keep live. But
Oh!
this positioning is very
Oh!
awkward. The beaming is coming through, however. Mad Dog and Clates just
Oh!
trying to keep the fight alive. This is good stuff right now. Mad Dog popping some heals.
Oh,
Clates
Clay!
just flying
Trying to stay
around.
alive.
Clates, yeah, feeling a lot of pressure. There's nowhere safe to hide
Exactly.
right now.
Oh, that was great recovery there by Clay. No, Mad Dog! Oh, he left Clates too soon. He's gonna get aped here by the squad.
Alone
No!
in the world was a little mad dog.
Oh, they are fortunate they live.
Phalange's been proactive here, going for the res as the circle starts to close. That is a false red on the circle. False red on the circle.
Okay, we have a full squad. Phalange's full squad. We got Argrade the Rat and we got Clayton and Mad Dog as a duo. Oh no! Oh no! No!
Viper just using him to level up his shield there and pop out with the red. So 2 reds and a blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is looking
yeah.
all right for Team Shame. They're gonna have to play it smart. You know, they do know they have the numbers, but oh, there we go. Drop comes through. We'll see where
Goes
the
RG raid
Viper.
unlucky.
2v3.
Yeah, we'll see where the Viper can get some value out of this here. Broken shields onto the Pathfinder. Phalanges working that Kraber so well. This is
Mad
really
dog.
top
Dog
quality
on.
plays right now.
Bungy's
3-1.
going in, trying to 8 plates here and
GG's.
getting it.
It
Well
is what it is,
done.
lads. It is what it is.
Sheesh. Hello, friends.
Yeah, let's come back to that now. You got players that are familiar with this map. They play it like they know it.
Like a lot of those new players, like they just don't know Kings Canyon, especially the ones who have joined in this season. Um, you know, the lack of experience and the knowledge and info you need to rotate out of these situations and know where you should be going is critical. You see Phalanges taking advantage of that all the time in these maps. He's played since the very beginning, I believe. But the more important question to ask right now is, Kakehi, what are you eating, my bro?
My face because ain't nobody
There
touching
it
me.
is. Oh,
Ain't
he's
nobody
phasing out of existence, trying to show us the fruit burst.
We're
We
eating
lost
Ngati
him. He's just
Gaming.
ahead now.
We're eating Ngati Gaming, whānau. No.
Is
Orange.
that how we? That's how we brand protect ourselves. You know, we're not sponsored by Fruit Bursts, so we make it disappear.
It
But the
disappeared there
orange.
like brownie in his face. Trying to run away from Phalanges at the end there. But in all honesty, all these matches have come down to like those tight last circle pushes where the pressure is on between 4-3-2 squads. And it's always come down to this last squish. Like what are some, I guess, recommendations you'd give Kakehi around like how would you play these last circles yourself?
I mean, to their benefit, they have a full squad. And that last zone, it's a 3v2v1.
Hmm.
They literally just sit on each other's ball bags.
They're all
And they
over each
ride
other.
them until they let go. And that is, at the whānau, that is the NG way. No, no.
Yeah.
Don't hate me, don't hate me, don't hate me. No, but I mean, hey, look, I mean, at that point, that's straight top 5. They're taking out the last 2 teams. That Brownie was a solo. They saw that there was another rat that took him out, and then there was another rat and a duo left in there. I've never ever played that zone, like that final zone. I've never seen that final zone.
Hmm.
But again, it's just knowing that it's a 3v2v1. Get rid of the rat, and now it's a 3v2. So your numbers work in your favor, regardless of the final zone there. 3v1. Now you're left with the last one of the duo. So smart plays there with Phalanges.
One thing I've been just informed of is CST is actually our New Zealand team. So I don't know where our long lost Americans have gone. I'm not sure what team they're on, but there was at least one person who was American in our matchups. Whether they're still here.
This Phalanges Phalanges squad. They were apart from Matua Hayes, who was their fill-in. He was bringing in his teammates from NA. So Viper is playing on
Nice.
200 plus ping. And Phalanges did have a third who was going to be playing from NA, but she had to pull out. Matua Hayes filled in, so clearly it's still working.
It is coming in from
yeah.
the Wash squad there are coming back, and they said I can't believe you called a Masters player washed. It's no offense. We're just making a bit of punny fun off your name, your squad name there, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No hard feelings, my bro, my G, my cuz, my Q.
Let's be
But,
real. If I went up against any of them, I wouldn't even land a shot. So let's be real here.
You're putting yourself out there. You name yourself Washed.
We're gonna take it.
Yeah, for sure. No, but definitely all these teams giving us a lot of fun so far. It's been very exciting, and realistically, nobody's looking sort of really down and out. That every team
Mm.
does look like they've got some kind of styling to their team that is bringing them up to that level
yeah.
of Predator Masters.
They definitely switched in and switched on through these games. It's awesome to see people like in their flow state, just carving up with their favorite guns. One gun and one person I'm yet to see pop off is Steady Ready with his charge rifle. He's not been in the best position to utilize his S tier weapons himself. But everyone's yeah.
However, we are now on Olympus. Maybe.
Let's go too. Yeah.
Maybe.
Man did crack his goal this year and hit diamond solo, so
Maybe.
we can see his use of this map, his game knowledge that he used to pump up to diamond by himself, and utilize what he knows around this map. So on these old school maps, a lot of our new players wouldn't know what zones are called, and neither do I. I just call them as I call them as I run around. Octane placed that one there, and yeah, we'll see what the outcome is for this next match that we're heading to. I believe the teams are getting readied up in the lobby.
Yeah.
Chilling.
We got our final BR match on Storm Point.
So Opa, with your small experience in your streamer competition, what were you running? What guns and stuff do you enjoy using, my bro?
I tend to run just the classic sort of R301. And I was playing Bloodhound. I was basically just the get screamed at to scan every 30 seconds and try and do my job, and it worked out quite well. But yeah, I was running an R301 and just whatever shotgun I found first, because I didn't have a preference between Peacekeeper or EVA or anything like that. Now I like the Peacekeeper quite a lot. It's a very clean shotgun, but whatever I had, it seemed to do the job. It helped me get through to those high rounds. It was good.
Now, I do believe, Kakahi, you have a very unique style of play, my bro, and I mean that in the best possible way. You run a very unique loadout. Do you mind telling us what that is and why you enjoy using those guns, my bro?
Yeah, nah, fair enough. Mostly because we're playing Olympus in the first, what you call it, split of ranked. And like the bro said, he likes his range, and it's very much one of those type of maps. You're kind of playing out a little bit of that mid-range to long-range gunfights initially, just because of the map, the way that that map is formatted. So started favoring the Hemlock, but my secondary I could never suss out. Like I did like the secondary as a what do you call it, the car, but it just became more natural to just pick up the Prowler, mostly because I was playing a lot of this split on console, but in PC lobbies, so it just felt natural to pick up the Prowler for some reason. It was just doing work, and so I just stuck with it regardless of the platforms I was playing on. So yeah, I was playing on.
So maybe you are sponsored by Fruit Burst, because that's the only type of guns you run, my bro. The burst fire.
I was certainly rocking a double burst composition. It just worked out that way that I just started favoring it in that way. It working. So we got masters the first split with that composition. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. It just is what it is. It worked for me. So yeah.
So what's your flavor, my bro? I'd say it's burst.
Fair enough. All right, we got 49 players in this next match. It's Storm Point. This will be interesting because for me it's a big map. unless you're playing a mobility character like Valkyrie or Ash, where you can actually see death boxes on the map, it takes a while to find where fights are at unless you're there. Other than that, GG's to everybody else because
Yeah.
next round it's hide and seek on the same map. So let's go.
I see a fun name coming through. Dusty joining in with Steady Ready and Native Easy now. We've got a few team changes. Dusty now coming in last second. That'll be a team to keep an eye on. Dusty is a good gamer in pretty much anything they play.
Nah, Dusty
He's,
should
he's
be on that squad that's called Wash. What do you
yeah,
mean?
he's washed up, but
That's
he
fair
is
too.
staying.
That's fair too.
He is sticking to his roots and picking up Mad Maggie there. The man will probably, throw a shotgun, so I can't wait to see his plays with any kind of shotgun he picks up. But knowing the cheeky fella he is, he's probably going to go the Mosey.
Most devs,
Dusty's super. They're jumping early here. Trying to get this early loot over at I think they're going to Lightning Rod, I believe. We'll see the placements of these squads as they start dropping out of the ship. We got Unux and the Wash squad heading to North Pad, I believe. We got the Power Rangers dropping straight down out of the ship at the top of the store point here. Magic Matt and Choco and Sparks landing at Cascades. Riot Squad heading far over to the mill, I believe they're trying to get to. It's a really good place for loot right now on Storm Point, the mill. But there's a lot of congestion at the, on the southern eastern side of Storm Point, all heading to Gale Station, towards there and Launchpad. I have I actually know no one to land at fish farms before, but here we go.
My default is fish farms. I love fish farms. It's so nice because no one ever lands there, and so it's just I can just run around. I can play walking simulator, and so maybe that's their goal here. Now, one thing to note, it looks like Spider-Man over at Gale Station is actually a solo player.
Mm.
Really just thinking they can take everyone on themselves. We'll see how they manage. Here we are, the Flying Square. Just a typical early game gather stuff up.
Well, switching out the rampage there, it's like it screams to my soul. I'm not a fan of the rampage. Too many a time I've placed my trust in this gun, and too many a time has that trust been taken as other members of the Apex community just beam the living shit out of me with that rampage. But we'll see as these teams rotate out of their drop points, who's going to end up in these first few engagements.
Prangel, once again, I like watching their squad. We'll see how they manage to sort of come through. I don't know. Who do we think we're going to be keeping an eye on here in terms of these teams? Do we think we're going to see a dark horse come through, or do we think Phalanges and Team Shame are just going to stick through once more?
I'm really hoping some of these newer players who've only really played on these maps of Storm Point, of Olympus, get to show off the knowledge that they've picked up and the information they can, I guess, digest off these fights. And it'll be a bit more balanced, a bit more rounded out. So there's more experienced players who have played, Kings Canyon for a full season of ranked at the Masters level.
First fight going on, Randall pointing out Viper. This is going to be sort of one of those slow fights. You don't want to push it because both teams probably don't have as much gear, and you don't know what gear the other teams have. But realistically, Matua Hayes trying to burn through Phalanges. Already got a hemlock. Knows how to beam so perfectly. Oh man, Phalanges is scary. I would never want to run into them head to head.
This is Cookie's favorite gun at the moment, the Hemlock. Phalanges putting it to use in exactly the way that Cookie was explaining earlier. Taking these mid fight to long range fights, making sure he's getting his tags, hitting his shots, and keeping a nasty head glitch on this building so he can't take any fight back either. I see the potential in it, Kaki. I see the potential. I might have to start rolling it.
Absolutely. It seems like a good gun. I might have to give it a go myself. I'm still in that early infancy phase of just trying out whatever gun I want to.
Once, yeah.
Meanwhile, it looks like Baconator's just over on the far side. If you can see in the kill feed, Baconator's going head to head with, I believe it is our Polo squad. Here we go. Here and we've got a Nook squad as well. So there's quite a bit of a matchup coming through here. Quite a lot of squads starting to go head to head. JC, Magic, Matt, they're all sort of ready to fight, trying to find a couple of picks. It'll be interesting to see who really is the first team to drop.
I believe we had one squad drop already, but in this spot there seems to be a few people. I'm not sure what the Anuk squad will do right now, as they are trying to rotate back out of this this fight and just keep a position on this team and holding the building. I believe that is
Going in there with
Seismic
a,
Bot,
snap.
Old Morihu, and what's their third? Just holding on this rock here.
Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. I've been butchering your
Moriha.
name. Oh, is that Huck? Okay.
Yeah,
Either way, I've probably been butchering names left, right, and center here. But here we go. Now bunkered down in this house. They're feeling a lot of pressure, and this is exactly what you want to do when you got a team sort of stuck in a building. You want to pressure them. You want them to feel uncomfortable, and it's working out really well right now, as you can see. They just don't exactly know where to push now with that radar, that sonar scan. They know that they're not quite as trapped in as it feels, but still notices up on the high ground. And the enemy just want to try and win that fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
The bro is a bit starved for ammo, so they're trying to share their bullets around. Not commit too hard to anything they definitely know they can't take. Being low on ammunition is one thing.
Let's go this way.
Making unwise decisions to push a squad with no bullets is another. Here we got Magic Matt. They've rotated around to try and get a different angle on that squad that was bunkered down
Contact
in
with
that
hostile.
building, taking advantage of the positioning where they need to rotate to,
Enemy over there.
and that just comes with knowledge. Magic Matt hitting those headshots like nothing else. It's like he never took a break.
Yeah. Magic
Shots from the
Matt
middle.
is working that gun right there. The 30-30
Rocco
just
getting
cleaning
goes down.
up.
Banged.
So much damage, but yeah, now we do see Anook's hot choco is out. I'm guessing it got spilt on the floor or something, and hopefully they're able to pick it up, recover a little bit of what's left here. But now Sparks and Magic Matt, they just desperately want to try and win this fight, but no, they are gonna just fall back.
Yeah, Sparks is a bit far from Choco and Maddie. I don't know, maybe the comms were a little bit missing there. But here we have Magic Maddie here from Team Anach. Maybe he'll be given a chance here to recover Choco's banner from here.
Ooh, Dusty
now
nailing
going,
him.
yeah.
Going
Dusty
balls
putting a
deep
lot of
too,
pressure, but has
charging in.
lost the shields. We'll see whether Dusty can finish off this kill. They've noticed that whoever they were fighting got away. That Wraith did get away, and now these Hua bots chosen. They're just gonna shield up, really. Oh, actually, no, they do notice. Dusty notices someone underneath him. Will he pressure them?
Oh, this is a cheat code having Dusty on your team. Holy.
He has opted for the PK and not the Mozambique. I'm kind of disappointed in the bro. We'll see what he can make do with it. Holden is dropping down here. Dusty dropping on him. The arm shield coming through clutch.
Nothing! A 90! Nah, see, now that's
Here we
why
go,
we had
Brownie
securities with the
comes
PK. You had an 8, you had a nothing, and you had a 90. What is that?
That is
What
called
is
trust
that?
issues, my bro. I've never seen it
Why
so
we have
bad.
securities with the PK.
Indeed, he putting the pressure on Brownie here. Brownie, with caustic gas, right? It doesn't eat at your shield, it eats at your health. So if you're low health and full shield, it does not matter. That gas is going to eat you up.
So good. Nice clean up there by Steady.
And I think this is the first time Queen Kitty has not killed Brownie.
Yeah, Brownie getting taken down by someone else now.
What are you saying, lads? What are you saying? Are you saying that she's got it for him or what?
Well,
I,
no, we're
I,
just saying that I don't
think
think
she
she's
does.
even in this
I think she
match.
does,
So
though.
I don't think it matters. She's not in the
Yes,
match. She can't take Brownie down.
exactly.
Someone else is going to do it. Someone's going to take Queen Kitty's spot, and it seems like it was Steady Ready and Native Easy there. Meanwhile, Power Rangers still feeling a lot of pressure, stuck in a house. A lot of people just getting stuck in buildings. Pressure coming out from all sort of angles.
They seem to be stuck in the same building.
Yeah.
And everyone choosing to rotate in there for whatever reason. Maybe it just smells nice in there. Who knows?
They just must just smell the power. Apparently, hey yo,
Yeah.
hook us up, my son.
Cream parlor would go down nice right now.
Yeah.
This is another good building to hold in around this area. They are in the middle of zone, so they can either choose to stay and take those fights as they come, or opt out and they're choosing to take the fight. Pran here, Pranaj, is it?
I'm just making up names as I
Yeah.
go at this right there. But
We
they
are
haven't
here
not
to
hot
murder.
Choco. Oh, but then Unux and Fluke, they're coming through steady, and that's exactly what you need right now. Franjo is knocked down by Fluke, and now it's just going to be whether Shadow and Han Nikki can find any sort of value and get Fran back up. It looks like they're going to try, but there's a lot of pressure onto Fluke now. Power Rangers desperately running away. Unux knocking down Uncle Aces there. Unux coming through clutch in this sort of third party fight here. Baconators feeling strong on the high ground. They know there's two squads here, but they don't have to get aggressive because they've got the high ground positioning.
Yeah, definitely Baconators coming in with the superior shields for this third party. Feeling very confident by the way they're moving. They know they've knocked one of them. They'll be low, trying to heal up inside. Going for the rotation actually, but having to stop that as they themselves get third partied. We'll see what
Lots
happens.
of third parties going on right now. Clates here finding Beatsy Magic Dog, finishing off Beatsy here. And Baconator's just desperately trying to run away. You know, Baconator's really putting in a lot of pressure trying to stay alive, but also chase down these third parties. It's one of those awkward moments, isn't it, really?
Definitely. Now again, people are opting to craft the flatline. It was a huge, I guess, major part of people's loadouts from a couple seasons ago, and it's the first time it's not been on the floor, so people definitely missing it this time around. Now, I personally hate rotating through here. I do not like the prowlers whatsoever. They give away positioning. They can actually attack you. Now imagine all this combined with a few other squads and the zone closing in. This looks like my worst nightmare, but the Baconators seem to be handling it well. Getting through just by, scraping through, but still staying alive.
Also, yeah, taking names to themselves as well. They managed to take down Stason. So we'll see how that either comes back to bite them or helps them.
Now we do have one member of Team Washed at the top there, being stuck next to Team Anook, Hot Choco, Spart, and Magic Matt. Baconators coming out a bit crispy from the storm, choosing to the Valk out of there. Now we've got another knock on Pran. This team has just been scraping by and surviving as they keep running into team after team after team. They do need to make some distance and rotate well. Just slow the pace of the game down and just heal up and take the fights when they want to engage.
Dusty with the knock. There he is.
Dusty
Dusty
doing what
putting on
he
that
does
pressure.
best. Yeah, now knocking down Pran is going to be whether Dusty can find the rest of the squad to just clean them up right now. Notice there's someone on the high ground. And, oh, man, look at that damage just pumping on through here. Dusty knows exactly where to look to just put that pressure onto whoever's trying to push them. And it works out so well here. As you can see, sort of Native Easy and Steady Ready, they get to just exist. They just get to vibe as Dusty kind of calls out where people are and put the pressure onto these enemies trying to push.
100. 100. That is
It'll be,
literally all Dusty
it's
is
going to be
doing.
awesome to see how the Huabots, chosen ones, I guess, do go on. You know, Dusty's not the most experienced Apex player, but he is a very talented gamer. That
Yeah.
matched with Steady Ready's knowledge of this map, of this game, we'll definitely see a really cool outcome from that team. But Team TSK here, trying to pick off the Valkyrie as she flies away, but you know they're well positioned on the edge of this ring. People have to rotate them. Very good spot to stormhold as teams try and rotate their way. Beaming with that 301, it's a healthy, stable option compared to the PK that we saw earlier.
Yeah, the 301 was a lot of pressure. Oh, but Red Instance finishing off Raid in the air. That's going to be that squad eliminated now. And Baconators, they seem to have fully recovered from what looked like kind of desperate times running through the zone.
Definitely. And they're comfortable now. They got boxes on the edge of the ring here.
Right here.
They don't have to worry about teams coming in behind them. They're chilling. They're chilling. They've only got one dude that's literally behind them. So it's a 3v1. They're chilling. They're chilling.
And now it looks like they're actually going to try and play this ring and sort of hold them off
Oh
as the ring
no!
closes. You can see Red Instance, Unux all looking towards him there. Oh, the pressure it comes through. But TSK, we do see Clates now putting a bit of pressure onto Sparts with the help of Magic Dog. They do manage to clean up this team just trying to get through the ring here. And now the squads, they're starting to slowly sort of fall apart here as we see 6 squads are left. TSK now getting third partied after they managed to get that cleanup running in the ring.
Clade's opting to take a wee tick in the storm rather than Arcslar to the face. They are trying to see where they can rotate out of here and just fly away. A bit delayed there on the back in the open, just
Just
could have
chilling.
gotten smoked by one of Phalange's Kraber shots. But yeah, another Valk team, the Baconators, they might decide to jump on Clates and his squad.
Perfect.
Oh, please. No, okay, no. It looks like they're going. They wanted the high ground, then saw Phalanges was on it, opted not to, and honestly, probably the smart choice there. Phalanges squad is scary, and they're already feeling the pressure from them up on the high ground as they do manage to land and find a second safe. Not for long,
This,
as we do see Valkyrie strikes come through. And now TSK, they want to put a bit of pressure onto Baconators.
Oh,
TSK, that's a clean shot coming through. It looks like it really is just try and find high ground, play it safe, play it slow, and burn people down from the high ground now. TSK finding a good spot.
yeah. It's
uh,
just
I do believe Steady Ready is a solo player, is he
there
not?
he is. There he is, peeking at no plates. It's definitely
City's
one of
ready
those
with
maps.
Dusty.
It's one of those maps. You've got so many angles, whether it be from high ground or low ground, and it's just who's gonna play that angle for the longest and for the best gets their shots off.
No, Phalanges and Viper actually. Oh no, these ones were Haze creeping. I thought they were a duo. But they have the best positioning here with no anyone to contest them in amongst those trees.
Yeah.
Those other 3 squads are on the other side, quite packed in. This is where we'll see all the damage coming through, and
Yeah, we
Phalanges
got
and Viper
three
taking advantage of these teams duping
Spider
about.
Man. Spider-Man is literally in between Clates, in between TSK. He's literally on their ball bags. He's literally Team Enoch right now. He's up in there. Nothing. What is there to be cooking? But we got 3 full teams up, and we got our solo sniffing Team SK. What are you up to, brother?
It is just really slow fights using this high ground, trying to stay alive. And you're right, Spider-Man has basically decided, I'm part of TSK. I'll play with you guys. I'll hang out. I'll be your 4th squad member. Don't worry about it. I think playing that sort of queen.
There we
Oh no, gets found.
There we
They see you don't join TSK. Get out of here. I mean, impressive for Spider-Man. They were solo the whole game and managed to make it this far. So really big props to them now. And now it is 3 teams left. We've got TSK. We've got
Great
oh
finish.
no,
here.
4 teams
Great.
left. Because once again, yeah, Matua Hayes. He's actually
no,
not part of their team.
Oh, you're right. We got 3
Oh, no.
squads left. Full 3-man squads. So this will be great. Final, not final circle. No, the second to last final circle with 3 full squads. So this will be great to see how these 3 teams play this out. We got Clates. Clates is dipping.
Plates
TSK.
is done with the high ground. Wants to go to the
He's off.
circle.
He's off.
And here we go. This is where Viper puts on that pressure onto TSK onto the high ground. And I mean, the beaming coming through by Viper. We talk about phalanges a lot, but actually, Viper and Matua Hayes, they are putting in a lot of the work as well. They're doing their part, and it's really good to see here. Viper now just putting the pressure onto TSK as they're trying to move into more of the central side of this ring, just using these boulders as good protection. But it's just not coming through for them as Viper's landing these shots.
Yeah,
The storm is collapsing on them and like Phalanges and his team, Team
Nice.
Shame. They do need to rotate in a bit closer. And this is it here.
Oh, easy third party here.
Oh, here we go. Magic
Nice.
Dog feels the
Cleaned up
pressure
there
for
by Viper.
Phalanges, finishes them off. Viper now knows to get aggressive. Matua Hayes and Phalange, they're going to follow up. Red Instance is going to try and fight back with the help of Revenant, but is it going to be enough here as Viper's taking so much damage? Phalanges and Matua Hayes are going to have to come through and help. But Red Instance, they get them down. Yeah, there we go. Viper's down, but Red Instance get responded by Phalanges here now. Revenant is trying their best. Revenant putting in a lot of work to keep this fight going. Matua Hayes putting some pressure on Revan, and this is just a back and forth fight. Revan knocks Matua Hayes, and now it's just Phalanges here. Phalanges so low. Can Revan do it? Can Revan Revan so close, but the third party,
Baconators with the dub. Well done, well played, well positioned. They did get beamed off that rotation coming in to that wee posse there. But well done, well played.
Let's go, the
Beautiful to
Baconators.
see.
I'm right there with you. I'm here with you, BK. Let's go. Uber Eats. Baconators. Send it, lads. Send it. Send it. We want it.
It was beautiful to watch, Baconators, they were holding a lot. They were in good positions that whole match, rotating well, rotating early, Storm holding a bit. We saw that from Clates and Team TSK, taking advantage of people just wandering out of the Storm free-nilly really. It was cool seeing them go toe to toe with a squad like Phalanges. They've been very impressive tonight, and they are not another team to just bump off the side for at no small measure. But Baconator coming through clean with the cleanup, taking the opportunities as they come. They were under pressure. They had just finished their fight against Team TSK. They were low. They had low health, low shield. It's risky in those small moments. Like, do you take the fight? Do you heal up? Do you pull out? And if you've got nowhere to pull out to in those last zones, then you're all in. And that's what we tried to. That's what Phalanges and that were trying to take advantage of right at the end there. But you're beautiful to see. Matsua Hayes trying to jump in the back there and trying to get that knock, but playing the knockdown shield too. These experienced players showing off what it means about movement, positioning, and the usefulness. Even if you are down and out for the count, you still got a knockdown shield to assist your team, and that could mean the match, honestly. And we saw that outcome just now.
Yeah, yeah. We saw Red Instance use that to his benefit, even though we got knocked. Was it Unix or Revan?
Unix, yeah.
It was Unix who came in clutch to finish him off, and then to finish off Philandy. So yeah, great. I'm excited just because look, we know that the squad Philandy's and Viper and Mato Hayes they've been doing great all night. It's just great to see another team come up on top there, and especially there with the team that got partied. So it's great to see them to be able to pull
That.
third
But
party.
what did happen to Dusty though? Last time we checked, Steady Ready was walking solo out of the storm. The last we'd seen of Dusty is that he was beaming people with the R301 and he got clapped, I believe. So sorry to the bro. Getting clapped
They
out in the
turned him into
storm there.
dust.
Yeah, living up to his namesake.
Yeah.
I believe our game crashed, so we're gonna have to rejoin. So
Ooh. All
bear
right.
with us, whānau. Only because I can see that my screen that as an observer it crashed.
Crashed.
So we'll have to rejoin.
Yeah, that was a tough circle at the end there. It was very open. There's little cover. All you could do is hide behind a couple boxes, some trees, or stand on a rock. And rock was not it for Mr. Spider-Man getting watered at the bottom.
Yeah.
It was
Couldn't quite do the Queen Kitty strat there, trying to
No.
hide down the bottom, but did get found in the end, unfortunately. But I mean, what a fun match once again to watch. Baconators, another team that was contending quite highly, and they managed to come through at that last point and take the win. Really smart, and I think that speaks volumes on how powerful third partying is in Apex in general, waiting for those kills to come up on the kill feed, seeing the names drop, and then knowing, okay, it's time to push in. Let's go. Let's do it.
Aye, for you. No, absolutely agreed. No, you see, you're in the vicinity of those fights, and you see in the kill feed someone's get dropped, and if you're aware, you can hear. No, this comes from the experience of knowing that the sound of the guns, and you can hear that those guns is what's been fired, and you hear someone, those guns being fired, and you see in the kill feed someone's getting knocked. You know it's someone in the vicinity. Go push that because one's been knocked. So yeah. Kudos to the bros. They knew they could go and push that, and then recover, hopefully reset, and then go for the third party. So yeah, massive ups to the bros for the dub. Huge dub.
Like being in those last like that last fight, and knowing you're low, being under all that pressure, like it's hard to pick and make the decisive decision of what to do. You got your teammates yelling at you, like maybe the bro's knocked, and he's just screaming at you, use my shield, and you're like, no, my heart tells me to run away and hit this Phoenix right now, which is what the bro Unex did, and he came back and cleaned up. So it's taking those opportunities when you can, knowing the state of the game. Do they have one knock? Do you have two knocks? Do you have two members down? Is your team communicating? And in those high peak moments, the pressure can get to people. It's got to me. It's probably got to you at some points, and it's under those times that we see the magic happen, I guess. And Baconator clutching that out. What a fantastic way to end the game. That was some awesome gameplay, positioning on Storm Point too.
Yes, and I'm hoping that we've got a few teams that have dropped out because and it's absolutely fine. We're playing funsies in this round here with hide and seek. The winners from the boxing match are the seekers, and the rest are hiders or the runners. Literally, they're going to be ready the whole time on Stone Point. And if they get found, they're running for their life. No fighting, no fragging. They're literally just running for their lives. So I'm hoping that the majority of our lobby understands that this is hide and seek. Okay? No
Yeah.
picking up
No
guns.
picking up
No
guns.
shooting anybody but our seekers.
No
Please.
Gibraltar ultimates. No Bangalore ultimates. Just
Yeah.
straight non-violent running. That's what we
Yeah.
want to see.
There's no
Absolutely.
defensive ultimates. There are no offensive ultimates. If you're an Octane who is running with a jump pad, fine. If you're a Bloodhound who's running with an ultimate to scan and just boost yourself across the map, that is fine. But if you're a Gibby, if you're a Caustic who wants to chuck their ultimate to try to run away, no!
Corsa's
No!
probably like the ultimate no-no in this, in this
Yeah.
game.
No! You're just
We
dead.
see one of our hunters die, we'll be questioning what's going on. That's all we're saying.
You are just dead.
Yeah. Immediate DQ.
No, but hey, look, in all seriousness, it's just to be, or just to have fun, alright? Okay, so we're not here trying to sweat it out. We're just here to have some fun, have some laughs, alright? So you're trying to hide. It's all about content at the end of the day. Have some fun. You're trying to play hide and seek, alright? You get found, man. No, you're dead.
I mean, it could transmute into maybe go home, stay home in the future. But just to run through some of the rules for those watching in. So the seekers, themselves, they're allowed to use grenades, guns, any offensive ability. They can use any legend, should I say? Any champ squad. But they have to be the last ones to drop out of the ship, giving time to those who are hiding to venture out into the map and find their little rat spots. Now we'll see from the hiders, they obviously can't use offensive abilities, no grenades, only heals. They can pick up shields, they can do whatever they can to escape from the clutches of the seekers. But it'll be, it's good to see how creative you can get with your movement. With trying to find a good rat spot in the map, and we'll see all that other talent outside of all the pressures of having to be in a firefight come to life.
It's really going to come down to people's ability at movement, and this is really what we're going to be watching, because if you get caught, you can still try run away. So movement is really going to be key, and it'll be interesting watching from the hunter's POV, really, of like how they're moving and trying to chase down these people who are zipping around the map.
Absolutely. I mean, look, hey, I'm seeing, I'm seeing already 4 Revenants. Now, look, I'm just saying, whānau. Okay, but we're literally playing go home, stay home. Now, you want to be as mobile as you can be. Alright? So you want to be playing these mobility characters. There's some tips, man. Octane. And you got your Valkyrie and probably Pathfinder. Now those are probably your top 3 in my opinion, of course.
Definitely.
Don't be playing no fat ass Corsa Gibby.
Man, I would be so impressed if someone played Caustic, putting the challenge on themselves not to have any tactical ability or ultimate abilities, and just simply run.
Nah, I'm calling it. There ain't no fat ass Gibby. Ain't no fat ass making it to the last round. I'm calling it now. Alright?
No, I'm saying I'll be impressed if they did opt for Caustic, knowing full well that they couldn't use their ability.
Fair enough.
And here our seekers. So our seekers are Swift Premium, Joystick, and RG Raid. We'll see how they do.
Let's go over here.
It's going to be interesting to watch the strategy. How are they going to search for people? How are they going to gun them down? How long, as well, do you guys think this is going to take to either find everyone or just time out once the ring is so small?
Well,
Yeah,
based
I'm
off
not
the previous games, it has gone back down to the final circle again. With a lot of people still alive, to be honest.
gonna lie.
Um,
This map's so big, eh? This
Yeah.
map is very, very big. Like, it's so much. It creates so much variables, the angles that you can hold, and so many places that you can hide, man. You got bushes, you got prowlers, you got what's those other things? The spiders, man.
Spiders, yeah.
You got so many variables in this map that you don't have in KC or Will's Edge. You just don't have them. That's what I love about this map being a hide and seek map. It's big, it's rangy, and you have those variables. It's unpredictable. That's what I love about it.
I wonder whether a good strategy for the seekers here is, you know, get as geared up as possible, then go into ring and stand at like points where the ring is going to start closing in, and just see if you can find a team that's running into ring. Because realistically, I feel like that's going to be the way you want to play. You don't want to search outside the ring because you'll be wasting your time. But once you're in ring, find people in the ring, and then also, yeah, play positional and burn people down as they come into these spots to try and find a new location.
Yeah. No, I
Just
completely
talking,
agree.
you know, from experience of being someone ratting away myself. There are two viable options here. So you know, is exactly what you're saying. Trying to catch those rats who are sneaking around the outskirts of circle. That's one way you can play it. You know, coming into the circle late. But the other one is
Check it
heading
out. Opens
straight
up light in
dead
here.
deep into
I
the
think someone's
center of
been
the
here.
circle, and that's where
Hopefully
those
they still
scan
are, because I'm
legends
bored.
are very viable. You know, you can hit a beacon, know where the next circle is going to be, take advantage of rotating early to those spots, and staying away from the circle.
Did I just see GTV grade walk past in 9 carrying an alternator and a 33? Oh my, okay,
That's
you're
okay
lucky.
now. They've
Okay.
redeemed themselves with the R301. We're good. We're
Respectfully,
chill.
respectfully.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, son, up to. He's like, no, I'm gonna chill with the P20 and a bloody alternator.
Oh no no no! Why you teasing me?
Oh man, but no, absolutely agree with him. Run dead circle or center of the circle, sorry, and just wait out. They're gonna come to you. Friggin' pop them off. No one's gonna be shooting at you. I mean, look at you. You're purple and you're no, yeah, people are gonna be running to you, man. You got plenty of time to pop off some bullets. You're chilling.
Now, are these? Is this the squad? Yeah, this is their squad here. They're rotating further into the map now. You know, people won't start coming out of the robots. You know, in a normal game of Apex, people are trying to hold positions, hold choke points. In this match, you know, you can run around for a while and not see anyone for a long time. And that just comes down to being creative of where you're hiding. But you know, they've opted to take Valkyrie to get those scans. All they want
Yeah.
someone there.
No.
And now we have that first cat and mouse.
It's one
Yeah,
dude.
it's gonna be the running race now. Is a raid is just gonna land right on top of them. Oh, this is just teasing, playing with your food there. Their shields are broken, and
Unlucky.
yeah,
The
that is
boulder.
unlucky. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought they were getting shot back. I was like, wait, is this a
No,
legal
no,
thing
no,
happening?
no.
No, it's just the prowlers.
It's just the prowlers. Yeah, I was like, "Hey,
I love that.
what did he say?" Now I do believe at the top left there is a rat running. Or is that just another view from our? I think it is another view from the Valkyrie.
Yes, absolutely right. Yeah, that's just another view of joysticks just
I
running
was
along.
surprised. I was surprised they didn't go with either a Bloodhound, you know, where they could pick up a scan every 20 seconds or so.
Yeah.
And obviously with a Seer, you can drop his ultimate down, but I mean, tactically with a Bloodhound, you got that every 20 seconds, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, trying to find people.
Yeah, it's interesting with Seer's ultimate, right? I believe that if you are standing still in his ultimate, you can't be picked up, correct?
Yeah, no, it's right, it's right, it's right.
Oh,
So
so
yeah, I am surprised.
yeah,
I am a
Yeah.
little bit
that's
surprised. I didn't go
info
with
if you
the
want.
Maybe have just saved the lives of our hiders, but they do know that Valkyrie can scan and get to check out where those next circles are. Personally, if I was a seeker, I'll be scanning that myself. I'll be rotating right to the dead center of everything and kind of watch as everyone comes in. I'll be taking a tactic of hiding my gun so they think I'm part of the team of
We
hiding,
can scan this
and
area.
then crouching, head doming them on the spot, and giving them the next biggest betrayal next to the PK.
Top 10 anime portrayals right here. That's what I'm hearing. That's
Yes.
I like the strategy here. I mean, absolutely.
Heads on a swivel. Someone's been through here.
It seems like they think Joystick seems to think they might have found someone in around this area, around Sector 2. We'll see whether they can find this person lurking around. Hopefully, I guess they noticed that maybe some of the chests were open and everything, so they know that there should be someone hiding.
I am surprised that they, I mean, like Swifty and Argray stayed a little bit. I mean, they are a little bit close. You got Vix, who's a little bit, like far, which is fair enough. No, like, I mean, no, you're 3 against what, 33. No, so you're trying to find them, and like the more spread, obviously, the better.
Here we go. Found someone.
Picking up
Down
Z.
just like
Oh,
that.
lucky. Sis is always getting caught out in the open, as you've seen in the games tonight. But lucky Z. Checking for squad members and seeing if anyone else is around to go for that res on the knock on Z. Surely a finisher.
No showy plays.
Araki Uso!
That's my Uso.
Oh, Swift Premium's also found high rank.
Oh,
A little bit of griefing the team. Vix hurting themselves with their Valkyrie abilities.
Unlucky, honey.
Oh,
getting that
another
scan off.
really good Valkyrie. Oh, we got
There they are.
The rat has been found hiding in the
he went back up. Oh god.
This movement though. Who's it gonna be? Trying to break their shields, chasing down the Valkyrie. Let's
Surely
see
there's
whether the
Brownie.
kill comes through. There it is. Piawa's playing it smart, but not smart enough.
Got no more juices left.
Just trying to fight to stay alive, but there it is.
Bro, unlucky son. That was perfect. That was accurate on. Unlucky. Lucky.
Look at that. We're at 32 players now. This is working well for the Seekers so far.
Just gonna step away, guys. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
he picked up my hand. Yeah.
Running your signature gun. I like to see that. I like to see that. Gotta change it up. You want. That's what portal up to nothing right there. That's gonna be a handy one to use. But also, smart portal by a Wraith to kind of just portal up into the high ground, then drop in behind you and hide. Quite a smart play. If you were hiding, Kakihi, what would you do? What would your strategy be to hide and not get caught? Oh, Major Dog.
I mean, if I'd say if I knew where the circle was, like right now, I'm looking to probably play up in the top end where Cleanstain and Georgetown are, where there are some spiders. Only because it means that I could probably use those spiders to hide in. And that's it. Like, I mean, you've got no offense or defense apart from running. So it's like you're just hoping they shoot those eggs with the spiders in them, and they come bursting out, and they just attack the dudes that are trying to shoot you. So,
Oh,
yeah.
so we got two players here, both trying to hide on the tree. Unfortunately, they get caught out by Vix here. Vix now trying to chase them down, get the knocks, gets middle cookie. Now, just with this high ground, you can beam them down as they try to run. Smart usage of the Valkyrie rockets there as well, just to try and pump in a little more damage as you're chasing down this last few stragglers here who were hiding by that tree.
Seekers. They're looking. Team 6 is right there. Will they get him?
No, I'm
Yeah,
back. Yo, what have I missed? Any rats being caught?
Yeah, we had two by a tree, Middle Cookie and someone else. Middle Cookie couldn't get away, but our other player did manage just to survive here. And we
Well
got a few
done.
rats hiding around the Seekers right now. Seekers not able to find them.
Oh, but we got Team 6 and Team 19 like literally in the vicinity, and they're only a door, and they are running. They are literally trying to survive. He takes the cannon up into no man's land. TV grade is on the ANAC.
Some strategies I've seen in the previous community customs were people opening doors inwards for buildings and then hiding on, like, climbing up to the top of the door frame.
Oh, no,
That's
great.
smart.
You gonna take it back?
Yeah.
He's got
Oh.
a scan.
Oh, he's won. He's actually won. This dude is actually won. This crypto is absolutely won. But this fucker's like, yo, you're freaking screwing with my feelings, son. Just bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, nice cookie.
There it is. Yeah, right. So they got the res onto Middle Cookie at some point, but finally now with that knock, that should be able to shut down any future GP. Finally taking Middle Cookie out there. Vixen just, Vix trying to just shoot that Valkyrie out of the sky.
Be interesting to see. So, like, we did have a rule on our last hide and seek that the hiders in the very last closing of the circle, so that there would be no more circle left, can punch out the seekers.
That would be a fun thing to watch. I hope that's still a rule. I hope that happens. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Vix now going up into this house here, trying to find who they noticed up hiding on the high ground, but whoever it was has managed to just kind of sneak away, silk away into this into some sort of safety. Oh, sees them by the cannon. Will they take the cannon to escape? Or are they just gonna keep running? No, they are gonna run, but they're gonna find RG Raid using a bit of bouncing to stay alive. Raid's gonna chase them down, but Premium, so Premium taking down Clean Slate. There goes Stason as well. The kill finally comes through for Raid.
Hey, G7 swell, bro. Oh, lucky also. A bruiser on a Stuffy?
Yeah.
Woo!
A Bruce Stiffy, that's what we like to hear.
He likes to stare down that Stuffy, that's for sure. Holy.
Damn.
Oh,
I've
great.
spotted
Living
someone
up
else
the edge.
here running around the care pack.
Oh, no.
Man is Speedy getting knocked. No, another one of the riot squad.
Me riot. Oh, wait. Man's was literally one shot.
Got a bandit.
Chasing down someone else. Valkyrie's coming in so clutch just for these rocket barrages and the ultimate as well. Now we've got a bit of smoke trying to run away, but you can slightly see them through the smoke here. Getting a good shot onto the shields.
Trying to
Vix
look.
just chasing them down. This is good movement by whoever they're chasing here. The Bangalore is staying alive.
Oh
They've
my
lost their shields.
God.
But they're moving
Where did she
in.
go?
There's no way. Oh, they're
Oh,
down.
oh, muscle
hey.
hang.
Knocked them so hard.
floor.
on the two
Oh,
shit on him, son.
Oh, no. Where are you running?
Man just whacked the both of them, bro. Respect it. Matua Hayes, let's go. TDB upgrades living on the edge on 1 HP. Holy. Stim life, let's go.
One thing our seekers do need to be careful of, especially RG Raid here, is that if
What the heck?
they lick the edge of the storm there, they are dead.
What was that? I have not seen this. Oh my lord, this is the freaking map of Rat Spots of Doom. Holy.
It's probably the best rat spot we have.
Holy.
There's so many sneaky places you can
Oh
hide.
my gosh!
Up in the
How do you guys know of these places?
Yeah, what the heck is up there? Get out of there, tree mate! You're not a child
like a
anymore.
little
No more
cave.
tree
And
climbing.
it's chilling in the pines, bruh. Yo,
Viper. That's our 300 thing player. Obviously, NA knows some spots up in trees that I haven't even seen on these maps before. And to chase down Viper to get that kill, or Viper's going to get away with survive. Manages to find them.
Called out.
Moving them down, and
Unlucky.
there it goes.
Oh,
Unfortunate for Viper as the knock does come through. Finding someone else as well. Vix is on a tear right now. The Bangalore smoke is going to be all that they can keep to try and stay alive here. Not managing to get the kill. Did they get away?
Viper's still chilling, bruh. Viper's like, yo, Flag, just pick me up, son.
Got 99 problems, but hiding ain't one. Far out. It's gonna be interesting as as the zone gets smaller here. There's obviously gonna be less places to hide, more open spaces for the seekers to try and get their beam on. Is he gonna get away? Unlucky.
Not like this. They're trying to fly around, but Vix just chases them down the circles. But there it is.
Name.
What happens when the seekers run out of ammo though? They just have to punch their opponents.
Yo! Action! Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gun swaps on, bro.
Oh, what a smart location to hide. RG Raid does just manage to hide behind the door here and cleans them
Laters,
up.
Dusty.
There
Dusty got
goes
picked off there by Surf Premium. I wonder where the bro was hiding. Seem to be on these spots. Checking out the Sphere Ultimate here. We'll see people running around in this vicinity. You can counter his ultimate by just standing still. Simple as that.
Yeah, unless you're using his tactical as he's showing up here. You just ADS or sights.
G7 Scout, G7 Scout, Premium finds this Wraith with the G7 Scout, but doesn't manage to get the kill. Basically his username at this rate with the amount Premium
Premium Scout, let's go!
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, right, let's go.
Is this the Queen Kitty?
No.
No, I don't think we're in the match, so they've got some movement here.
Wow.
Oh my word! What did I just see?
Wow.
That was a Tuivasa, Johnny Tuivasa shit tap straight right there. Holy eco.
Give them the next step. Let's run that back. Wow.
That was the wackadoo, man. Holy eco. What is this? The ring. What?
They managed to get away just on time. We got someone else now coming in from the ring. Valkyrie just trying to stay alive. The Bangalore smoke helping a lot of people, not just Bangalore themselves. Yeah. Oh, here we go now. It's someone trying to res Georgetown. Doesn't manage to get it. Do they get away though, or does the kill come through? Shields are broken.
Is this the last circle? Is this the last circle?
Round 5, it's now the last circle.
Alright, once this starts closing, the punch-ons can begin. Maybe they're not letting it go this time round. Oh!
Hi. unfortunate here. Now 16 players left. It's getting close.
My lord.
We-
Here we go. We got 13 players left and we got 3 Seekers whānau.
Oh no,
Punch 'em!
just caught in
Punch
the
'em!
room. Here we go, Ray.
Heavy!
Can they finish them off
Yeah,
with
ye!
Stiffy here?
Punch 'em!
Using the zip line, very smart. The zip line plays just to avoid any sort of damage coming through here. Ray trying to chase them down, but they did manage to get away.
There it is, whānau. The hiders can fight back with fists once the ring starts to close.
Come on, hiders.
It is will it
Come on,
matter?
hiders. They know
As
that they
Revan
can
is
fight.
down.
Punch him. Please. Please, for the goodness of the fight. Just punch him. Just do it.
What a clean shot by Raid with that bow check onto Mass FX there. The bleed out into Georgetown now as well. They're getting found left, right, and center. This is no longer hide and seek. This is just complete brutal destruction of these hiders. As everyone's just trying to find safety now in the small circle that they've got. I wonder whether we'll see anyone take on a fight with the punch here. It does look like someone's coming up this Valkyrie. Oh,
Unlucky.
down, Viper taken out.
It'll be interesting to see. There is still 5 squads. There won't be full squads, obviously. There'll be some solos and maybe a duo. But there is 10 players still amongst these. -3, 7 people left who are hiders. If 7 people can work together to punch out these remaining seekers, then you might see a dub from the hiders.
It's not looking so good though. Now it's 3v5 here. However, Vix is quite low, so if they manage to get through that through that shield, they might be able to do it. But Riot down, not looking so good for those hiders.
Looking good, Ed, so. Oh no! There's 4 left. No, get him! Live!
Oh, the zipline play is really smart, using that zipline to catch yourself on the middle and trying to get away.
Closing the
Give
door
you
on that
another
wraith
play.
there, so
Please! No! Oh, you might get him in the. Nice! Live! Yes, hold the door! Come on!
Oh, the smart plays with the door, but the question is, there it is. The Seekers are the champions.
champions.
Burnt out from the ring, unfortunately.
Oh,
What a end to these events tonight. Hide and seek was all there, right down to the final part of the circle. As always, well done.
so
See,
good.
it's not so easy being a seeker. It's not so easy. I find more joy out of hiding.
Fair enough,
Yo.
indeed. But what a matchup! I mean, we've had some incredible games tonight. We've seen a range of people's performances here. Some really consistent, some dark horse players coming through. It's been a whole lot of fun, all in all. And I don't know about you guys, but I've had a blast.
Yes, it's been so much fun tonight. Commentating with you two. Breathers, as we get to see the talent that was on show tonight, the pressure that the teams were under, the individual skill coming out from, people that we've not seen before, the new players, flaunting their stuff. Overall, as a community, I think we're doing well. We're doing healthy. In fight night, bit of punch on fun. It's not always serious here. And again, ending with this hide and seek, just to showcase the player's movement, ability to rotate and utilize those legends' abilities to their fullest. So it's been an amazing showcase. I'm excited for our future ones because these are just going to get better.
For sure, for sure. I mean, we're gonna have some names coming through in terms of just quality players that are out in this community. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Anyway, for
I
you
think
guys,
I think the bro Kaki he might be muted. He's wanting to say something.
hello,
Hello,
Anubalora Dalana.
Kaki, are you there? Are you out there, Kaki? Who
I don't
knows what?
know.
I'll try and say what Kaki's trying to say. It's been a great time, everyone. We've had a lot of fun. So-
The bro's
yeah,
broken
it's
his own mic.
Here I am. Here I am.
oh, there he
Hey,
is. He's found it. He's
welcome back.
figured it
Welcome
out.
back.
I don't know.
Welcome back.
I was just saying, like, I absolutely agree. And the boys are like, I think he wants to say something. No, but absolutely, absolutely. I agree. The way everyone come through, everyone's their map knowledge, consistency with their gameplay in terms of their skill, their aim. No, it's just no. We're here to put on the show, and kudos to everybody that's come through, represent NG, and just to showcase a Manaki and just the whole wairua of NG. Just to have fun, man. That's what these customs are about. They ain't scrims. We ain't here to freaking sweat on sweats on sweats. We're there to have some fun, man. Just showcase our talent, we. And at the same time, just to carry a little bit along and teach. Our arangatahi.
Ana.
Arangatahi as rangatira. No,
As long
just
as you know.
and it's a little bit of here, it's a little bit of there. So yeah, that was me. Now, Apara, bro, massive shout out to you, bro, coming on again for the third week of our customs again, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Love you, bro, and what you do with your community over your side as well. And Taiko, bro, just the mahi that you're doing, bro. Love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I'm here for it, bro. I love you, my bro, and everybody else that's here for because of the co-pops of the NG, bro. Let's get it.
It's definitely it's our year. So please, if you're watching and if you're new to Ngati Gaming, get amongst all the things all these opportunities that we're, I guess, trying to provide for you. You know, me kore aku ko koutou, ka kore aku ko mātou. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have a place
Oh yeah.
to be. So if you need, if you want opportunities in competitive gaming, in in a career in the tech scene, in the digital space, this is your point to meet other like-minded people. If you if you want to learn more te reo Māori, if you want to embrace your culture in ways you thought you could never do it in through gaming, this is where this community thrives. This is where we can get together, have those kōrero without the pressures of old auntie over there watching over your shoulder with a tea towel ready to chew your head off. But we do it in a nice way. Ngati Gaming is a safe place for us, by us, for Māori to thrive in this scene. It's not just for Māori. If you just have an interest in anything that we're up to, you are more than welcome to get amongst. And that is, Captain Couplands himself, old Mr. Charge Rifle and RE, Steady Ready. He's as Pākehā as it comes, but the bro loves our culture. He's in and amongst it, and that goes to show that you don't need to be Māori to be here. And if you are Māori, you're more than welcome. So no mai, hara mai, tauti mai, welcome in. Love tonight. We got to see the talent of our community. We got to see the talent of the breathers who I co-hosted tonight. But I also want to do a special shout out to Ngati, the bro Ngati at Victory Up, for helping us sort out the connects with EA, with Respawn to get the codes, helping out behind the scenes. So all the cameras tonight, that was the bro, that was the man. And then to our production side of things, to Marcus at Digital Natives Academy. Now, Victory Up and Digital Natives Academy have been helping us a lot. It was, I guess, setting up and going through this awkward phase of dipping our toes in the industry. They are our tuakana, ngā mihi rā kia koutou, ngā rangatira e kawea nei I tō tātou mana ki Ngati Gaming. Nō reira, tēnā koutou katoa. And before I sign off, I'll let the bro Opa do his shout outs or whatever you need, my bro. But che.
Yeah, no, thank you. It has been a blast. I'm very excited for the future of just Ngati Gaming tournaments in general. Obviously, I love casting. I've been doing it for 2 odd years now. So if you guys want to follow me in that journey, I'm a pyro on pretty much everything. You're more than welcome to come along. But also, yeah, big thank you to Taikawa for reaching out to me, giving me this opportunity. It's always a good time. And no matter where we go, I'm sure Ngati Gaming's going to blow up this space.
Sure. So without further ado, I do have a suggested raid for our finance night. So we're going to go over and raid the bro Castro NZ. The bro is making tracks. He's an ex pro player in the Call of Duty scene, I believe. But it's a way that our community can go show love to another community. So we're going to shoot off to them very shortly. But it wouldn't be an NG event without a cheer bro, please take a photo. Shout out to Matua Native and the massive mahi he's been making with his kura at the moment. They've gotten some massive funding at their kura to establish a Māori focused esports curriculum in their school, which is wicked to hear. They're making waves over there at Spotwoods College. And without further ado, we're going to go show the bro Casho some love. So cheer, thanks everyone coming through once again, to all those who participated in our community customs. Thanks for coming through. We love the support. We do this and provide these opportunities for you guys to get amongst. So cheer out. Catch you later. Till next time. Ka kits.